FIGR Technology Solutions, IPO. We're covering it live. Are you ready? Here we go. I've got my shares requested. I haven't got them yet. I will be flipping them. I will be selling them straight away. I've got no intention of keeping these shares. I just simply want to make some money and out of there. So we're waiting at the moment for the allocation to go through. I haven't got any shares yet. So let's see what I've got. Let me come back out of there and refresh it and see if I've got any shares. It says queued at the moment. 10 shares requested. I don't know if I've got any yet. We're going to keep an eye on this at the same time as the overall markets. Crypto market is pretty flat at the moment, not doing too much. My overall portfolio is up, and let's have a look at what is up. So if you've just tuned in, please do tap the like button, share this out, and consider subscribing if you are new to the channel. Let's have a look. What is going up today? So we're on the way up. The S&P is surging. I'm still in the S&P 50%, but I have trimmed because we are overheating now. And Virgin Galactic is up 3.5%. This is because we're getting a 0.5% rate cut now. Small caps are now booming, so you could get a short squeeze on Virgin Galactic. Palantir is selling off. It's like so expensive, it's insane. Gold is down. Volatility, of course, in the world. Amazon is up. So you still want your S&P, you still want to remain in, but nothing wrong with trimming from the top. However, every one of my shares now on the S&P is super up, like supreme up. I don't want to be selling for huge tax positions. I'll show you in a minute exactly. My best projection of the year was and still is Enphase Energy. It's going to $100. Interest rates coming down means that Enphase Energy Solar will boom, and this is the best one in the space. Coca-Cola up 0.14, so it's behind the S&P. S&P is up nearly 0.5%, but I do have those dividends, and I do believe it's the right place to put some of my money. I'm not selling any more of the S&P unless Coca-Cola dips. If the S&P carries on rallying and keeps on going up and up and up, and Coca-Cola goes back down again, I will sell some more. You have to do that. I know you don't want to, but you've got to do what's right for the numbers right in front of you. But Coca-Cola is now going up as well. So the S&P is extremely expensive. Let me refresh that on the screen. And what is the forward PE? Well, not the forward PE, the lagging PE. It'll show on here. The lagging PE is, where are we now? Let's have a quick look. The lagging PE is 27 point. There you go. It's gone up again. It's too expensive. Too expensive. 27 times earning, need 28 times earnings now. That is expensive for the S&P. You can't just keep buying and buying and buying at these levels. Enjoy it going up, absolutely. Remain in, benefit from all of that, but you can't keep just buying and buying. Small caps like Virgin Galactic could short squeeze today. Let's carry on going through. Enphase doing well. Coca-Cola is booming as well. So it's the right thing. You need some defensive now, and it's too late to do it after everybody buys it and it rallies, because Coca-Cola, I know I keep going on about it, but you could wake up in 5 minutes and this be up 10%. Way more than the S&P. It's got 18% left in it this year. The S&P cannot go up 18% this year. Absolutely not. Well, Coca-Cola will. So be defensive. Don't just keep thinking it's going to go on forever. All right? Chevron oil's going up. Tesla's up. Everything's going up today now. There you go. It's a win-win. Meta just trimming. Nvidia's now trimming, so be careful. Walmart, Staples going up, defensive, Tilray no value. Robinhood soaring because everyone's now going to buy more. Margin's going to come down. Everyone's going to buy. Do not buy Robinhood now. We bought this at $8. Enjoy being up. Don't buy it for what is it? $120. My God. In fact, what is the PE ratio of that now? Let's have a quick refresh. Let's have a quick look. What is that now? I bet that's really expensive. Oh God, 59 times earnings, 60 times earnings. Yeah, you can't. It's come and gone. It's come and gone. It's a great business, but you cannot buy 60 times earnings. I mean, what planet are you on? That's crazy. Would you give me $60 for a can of Coke? Think about it. Rocket Lab, Plug Power, Bitcoin. Here comes our surge on crypto. XRP struggling to go over that $3. That's why I've got a trim when it goes up. FIGR. This is the one we're covering. This is the IPO we're covering today. FIGR. We haven't got our allocation yet. Let's come back to here. Let's go space. I'm seeing some comments in the chat. Yeah, Virgin Galactic. Very nice indeed. I tell you what, I'll do a quick Virgin Galactic update. I think I can do that. It's one of the stocks that we rank for number one. Wow, look at my portfolio go. Holy. I mean, we've had this now for days. It's not a face-ripping rally yet, but it's it's actually quite steady. If you look at it, it's 3% in a week. Look at that. Look at the 1 year. Look at the year to date. 23% year to date. I mean, that's not bad on the S&P, is it? I mean, nearly all the S&P, really, at that point. Wow. Okay. Let's go space. So put in the chat, Richard Garcia, thank you. I'm going to add that to the... oh, hang on a minute. I need to add my new comments in. Pop out chat. The IPO, we're on standby. If you've come in for the Klarna IPO. So not Klarna, that was yesterday. FIGR. Right. While we're waiting, this is incredible scenes. Absolutely incredible scenes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Yeah, don't buy. What a great time. What a great time to be in the market. Take some profit off the top. Pay it, put it to one side for your taxes. And then re-enter. There'll be some trimming. The markets are now super frothy. Go defensive, in my opinion. I mean, it's what I've done. Look at that, Eric. Look at it. It's hard to argue with the strategy, isn't it? Right. We're waiting for FIGR. Place a limit order. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Let me do a Virgin Galactic video. Going to do a oh, there it is. Rallying like crazy now. A defensive stock. This is, I think, the last day as well, for if you want to include settlement for Coca-Cola for the dividend. But remember, the dividend just comes off again when the day after it devalues by that much. So don't buy to get the dividend. Buy it to get the dividend and then hold it at least a couple of weeks for it to rally. But anyway, it's not the time to buy it now. It's too expensive now. I mean, because it's going to go to $80. You want that, right? You don't want to be chasing into it. Right, let me come back to here. SPCE. Virgin Galactic. Okay, I'm going to do let's do a quick video here on Virgin Galactic. Let's do Virgin Galactic. SPCE. I'll put this on X as well in a minute. Oh! I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That is a big story. I've just found out a big story for Virgin Galactic. I had no idea. Oh, blimey. That's a big story. So, okay, here we go. Virgin Galactic, I've got a big story for you today. Something very, very exciting. And I can't believe I've only just found this out. So get ready for some big news. Virgin Galactic. Should I tell what it is? Have you tapped the like button yet? Have you considered subscribing? I've got some very exciting news for you. We've just had PPI. We've had CPI. We're going to get a 0.5% rate cut, in my opinion. What does that mean? Well, it really helps the small caps. It helps the Russell. It helps things like Virgin Galactic. It helps them borrow money. It helps them borrow money cheaper. This is the things that they need. But they need some good fundamentals too. They do. We are now going very close from the next earnings call where we're gonna hear from Virgin Galactic that Delta is on track and everything is ready to take off next year. Now, with rate cuts going down as quickly as they are, and it won't just be one rate cut, it'll be several, this is all the catalyst Virgin Galactic needs. However, I've got something even better, and I've only just noticed it, and it's been out for a while, at least a couple of weeks, but no one's talking about it until now. What is it? Well, before I tell you what that news is, here is the valuation right now of Virgin Galactic, the best it's ever been. From B- to A. Growth is B. Slightly down. Profitability has been the same, D-. However, as soon as they announce Delta, it's going up. It's been beating on all earnings. Revisions, A+. Doesn't get better than that. Short interest. We love the short interest right now because with the upward momentum, we get a short squeeze. With volume, 18 times earnings, a little bit low. We need 20% at least to get a short squeeze, but it's very close. And we are at that point of good news, but some really big news that I think you're really going to like. So let me give you that big news now. I think you're going to like this one. Just in, well, it was out about 2 weeks ago, but now people are talking about it, and I've only just noticed this. It was reported a few weeks ago, but now people are talking about it. Donald Trump signed an order to cut red tape for commercial space flights. This affects Virgin Galactic directly. Let's have a look. President Donald Trump has signed an executive order to ease regulations for commercial space flights in a major win for the industry that has long called for cutting red tape. However, there's been no bounce off this news as of yet. We're waiting for more news from Delta. As soon as we get it, this stock, as I've always said, could go to $100. The order directs the Transportation Secretary to eliminate or expedite environmental reviews for launch and re-entry licenses and permits. It directs the Secretary to eliminate outdated, redundant or overly restrictive rules for launch and re-entry vehicles. The order calls for the evaluation of whether states are hindering spaceport infrastructure development and mandate a streamlined process for authorizing novel space activities. I like it. Inefficient permitting processes discourage investment and innovation, limiting the ability of US companies to lead in global space markets, the White House added. It said the order was aimed at enabling a competitive launch marketplace and substantially increasing commercial space launch cadence and novel space activities by 2030. With these actions, it is clear that President Trump is serious about maintaining US dominance in space in the face of growing international competition, especially from China, says Dave Cavosa, President Commercial Space Federation. To note, the US and China are the only two countries to have independent space forces. The industry, including Elon Musk, the billionaire CEO of SpaceX, and Trump's on-again, off-again ally, had long criticized regulatory barriers for slowing down space operations. SpaceX stands to gain the most from Trump's executive order, as it's currently the leading space company for launches. But notably, we've also got Jeff Bezos' Origin, Virgin Galactic, Rocket Lab, and others. But we are focusing, of course, on Virgin Galactic. So what about that? Is it the time for Virgin Galactic? I say yes. With rate cuts coming down as fast as they are going to come down, with everything in line with Virgin Galactic, with Delta, and now we've got this red tape being cut by a president's executive orders, I cannot see how we can keep Virgin Galactic down for much longer. It's up 3% today. It's looking great. Tap the like button, consider subscribing as well, and I will leave you all the links that you need for the earnings and the playlist here. I'm making this live, so with those watching me live now, you won't see any links, but you will when I post it as a video. So let me wrap up this and get back to our main event, which we're going to cover for you right now. So click above my head for all the links down below in the description. We're about to go to FIGR for the live IPO over here and over here. That's it from me. Stay right where you are if you're watching me live. I'll be right back after this bumper. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, I'm back. I really wanted to get that news out. I just realized how good that was. Anyway, back to the IPO, which is FIGR. I don't know if I've got any shares yet. Queued upcoming activity. It says queued shares requested. So it's not showing me that I've got any shares yet, but we're going to stay on this now. So what we're going to do is...
Abel M donated $19.99 through a super chat.
I'm writing this down.
For Leah's medical expenses. You do so much for us, Martin. Thank you. Hugs for you and Leah. From Abel.
Thank you, Abel. I've written that down on the card. Thank you very much for that. That's very, very kind of you. Very kind indeed. I did speak to Leah in between the two shows, and she said she's overwhelmed. She's in tears. She can't come on camera, obviously. She can't be in the chat, but she appreciates it more than you can ever know. So thank you ever so much, everybody. It is very much appreciated. Right. We are waiting for FIGR. There is, we're not quite there yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload this to X because I think it's a very, very important story. Thank you, Abel. So we're going to keep on this until we get it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this to X as well. my Virgin Galactic story. Okay. I'm going to put this on X because I want everyone to know about it. SPCE. Galactic. Huge news. Join me live on YouTube for more. I'll put where we're live right now. SPCE.
Mork Vet Vlogs donated $2 through a super chat. Bullish is being bullish.
I'll have a look at it in a sec, mate. Give me a second. Mork Vet Vlogs. I should have a look in a second. I'm just putting this story out for Virgin Galactic. I've done that. I'm just waiting for it to upload. Just a couple of seconds. Should we have a quick look at bullish while we're waiting? BLSH. Oh, yes. Look at that. Nice. I'm holding. I told you I wouldn't sell this. This is one I like. Up 6.22. Look at that. Yeah. I'm up 51% now. Yeah, bullish. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I'm not selling that. Let's come back to FIGR. All right. If you are an investor of Virgin Galactic, you might want to share this post. It's a very, very, very bullish post. So it's on X right now. I've just posted it. I'll give you the link to it. Copy link if you want to share this. SPCE X post. You might want to share that if you are a Lucasade, or you simply... FIGR is much better than bullish, in my opinion. Oh, that's interesting. Sensei, I want to test something. I've got an idea. Are you in front of your computer? Are you at home able to work on something for me? I've got an idea. And I want to know if Sensei is available to do this. Could you just, if you're in the chat, could you just tell me? I've got an idea. Yeah. It's interesting that he likes it. I wasn't too sure. To be fair, I haven't done enough analysis on it. Let me see if I can get hold of Sensei. I'm going to see if we can do something we've never done before. Let's see if Sensei picks up the phone. Hello, mate. Are you at home in front of the computer? It might take about 5 to 10 minutes. Have you got 5 to 10 minutes? Okay, I want to test something, and maybe this is something that we could do going forward, is I've just recorded those 2 clips. I did Virgin Galactic, and I also did a little tribute. Oh, no, I wouldn't use that. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I've done a Virgin Galactic thing a moment ago, and I did a tribute to Charlie Kirk and also 9/11. So if I upload those 2 files to YouTube, could you do the necessary, and then I'll just publish them? 'Cause it's difficult to do that part of it while I'm doing the show.
Yeah, I can definitely do the SPCE one.
Do the SPCE, yeah. Do the SPCE one then, right? Let's see, because this could be something we can do if there's a time that we can set this up for. I could make videos, upload them, and then you could do the thumbnail and publish it while I'm live. Because it's hard to do that part where you're live. You know what I mean? And then we can. So we try it. Okay. All right. Cool. I'll upload these 2. So there's the 2 going up now. If you could pick up the SPCE one, which will be the second one, but anyway, you'll work that out, I'm sure. And just publish it. Even though I'm live, just publish it and I'll see what happens. Be interesting. Thank you, Sensei. Be interesting to see what you come up with. Thank you, mate. Cheers. All right. We're just gonna test something. See if it works. Right, what have you just bought? Oh, Virgin Galactic. You just bought Virgin Galactic. Well, we're now going to promote it. We're now going to promote it and see what it does. Yeah. Everyone just got one, no matter what looks like. What's this? FIGR. Oh, shares 10. Oh, I'm in. I got 10 shares. I've got 10 shares. I'm in. Yep, I'm in. I got all 10 shares. Holy moly. So Sensei saying don't sell this. He likes it. So okay. 1 out of 20 on Robinhood, 1 out of 53. I got 10 out of 10. What did you all get? Should have got 100. Bloody hell. There's no limit. There's no limit, is there? There's no limit. I got 10. I'm amazed. I was only messing around. To see. Yeah. I was only messing around. One out of 20. So should have got 100. Streamer loot. Requesting 5. Tried for 40. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 20. I feel a bit like I'm very lucky today. I got 10 out of 10 and I didn't really care about it. That's a bit unfair, isn't it? I got people going, well, I tried to get more. You don't even want them and you got them. I'll sell them to you if you want. 1 out of 800. 1 out of 2. 1 out of 3,000. How come I got 10 out of 10? When do they fill the orders? Randomly. 1. Only got 1 share. 1. Anybody want to buy any of mine? I'll sell mine. Oh, I can't help but laugh. That's a bit funny. Give the profit to me if you don't want it. Yeah, give the profit to me if you don't want it. Well, I'm just saying. Very lucky. I can't believe it. Ungrateful. Yeah, ungrateful I am, and I. So I need to know if this is good. Sensei says it's good. To be honest with you, I've not even had a chance to look at it, to be fair. Right? I didn't even have a chance to look at it, if I'm totally honest. I didn't even look at it. Do tap the like button. Oh, hang on a minute. What have I sent Sensei here? Oh, it's okay. That's all right. That's the right one. I just thought I sent Sensei the wrong one. Yeah, delete that one. All right. I'll send Sensei the right one. Okay. He's got the right one now. Virgin Galactic. Let's see what he does with it. So we're waiting now to see what happens. It normally takes about an hour and a half. So it's the IPO for FIGR. Coca-Cola is good, just like you said. Yeah, I know. Just saying. Yeah. I've made $1,000 plus I'm going to have another $1,000 on the what do you call it? The what's it face, the dividend. So yes, not bad, is it? Look, it was a no-brainer, really. The market is overheated. Everyone can see it. You can't just keep buying and buying like a crazy man. You've got to take some profit. You've got to trim. You've got to put some into defensive. It's called being balanced. You've got to rebalance your portfolio. So it's not clever. It's just common sense. It's a deep dive. It's in the deep dive. All right, I'll look at it. Let me go and do it now then. Let me go through it, because Sensei covered this. He's already prepared the news for me. So I'm just going to steal it. I don't need to worry about it. It's already been done. Right, let's do it now. Where is it? You said deep dive. Deep dive's normally at the beginning, isn't it? Here it is. Okay, let's do it. Let's make a video on this, or put this out as well then. I wonder what Sensei's going to do. He's doing a Virgin Galactic video for me, for one I just put up. Be interesting to see what he does. Right. Okay. Let's see how it's doing on X, if anyone's watching it on X. We're going to do this now then. Deep dive. Okay, let's record this. Okay, here we go. We'll do a deep analysis on it now then, so we decide whether we're going to keep it or not. FIGR IPO live. We're ready to go. I have my shares. This is what I have. What are we going to do with it? I've got 10. I ordered 10 just for the crack, actually, and I got 10. Was quite surprised. I wasn't expecting to, but I did. So I ordered 10, got 10. We're waiting for it to go tradable, be public and tradable. It could happen in the next sort of hour and a half to 2 hours. So we're going to deep dive it. We're going to find out, should we actually sell it? I bought this for a bit of fun, just to support the show and to cover the news. But now I'm thinking, should I keep it? Sensei says, our chart analysis, it's better than the one I wanted to keep at with bullish, which I like. So maybe I'm wrong. Should I keep this? Well, let's have a deep dive and let's find out. Is this one to hold? Let's do it right now. So deep dive, FIGR Technology, FIGR IPO. There it is. You can see how Sensei's put together the image for this. Bit of blockchain, regulation, innovation. These wonderful images are done by his wonderful wife as he prepares the newsletter every morning. Now, I will give you the link below in the chat. If you're watching this now live, I'll give it to you. But we have a newsletter here where you can get this every day to your inbox on an app. You can get an email, or you can also look at it on the website, and you can get it for free. By the way, we have a free plan, but we also have a paid premium plan as well. Here is the link. And by doing that, if you go on our competition page, wait till the end, you can win $1,000. You literally get 500 tickets for our $1,000 giveaway by signing up for the newsletter, which gives you this information for free. So you can win $1,000. Pretty good, right? Wait till the end. I'll give you the link. So should I sell this? Should I flip it, or what? FIGR Technology Solutions, founded in 2018 by Mike Cagney, best known for co-founding SoFi. Okay, I like SoFi, I just don't like the CEO. And June Oi is a blockchain native capital marketplace that integrates loan origination, funding, and secondary markets. Its platform enables consumer lending, trading, and digital asset investing with one standout capability: funding home equity loans in about 10 days, compared with the industry average of over 40 days. Blockchain underpinnings and products. FIGR leverages blockchain to digitize and secure lending workflows. Key products include FIGR Connect, a loan origination platform used by banks and originators. DART, an on-chain lien and electronic note registry that automates lien recording. I like it so far, I think. YLDS, a yield-bearing stablecoin registered with the US Securities and Exchange Commission designed to secure compliant interest. Okay. They are also piloting crypto-backed loans and debt service coverage ratio loans while signaling expansion into personal, auto, and student lending. Okay. Financial performance and balance sheet snapshot. This is very nice. Thank you, Sensei, for doing this. I didn't do it myself earlier. I just bought it for a bit of a joke. And here I am with 10 shares of it, just for a joke. I mean, how does that work out? Sometimes you get lucky, I guess, in this life, and some days you don't. So it's a bit of a yin and yang, right? For the 6 months ending June 30th, 2025, FIGR reported net revenue of $191 million, up 22.4% year over year. Net income of $29 million, reversing a $30 million loss in 2024. Good. Stockholders' equity of $404 million, alongside an accumulated deficit of $292 million. Thank you for that. This signals improving profitability, but a history of losses. That would be expected in this space. So, okay, I can go with it so far. IPO structure and use of proceeds. This is very important. Where's the money going with the IPO? It's got to be good, otherwise I'll be out at this point. All right, now if you just tuned in, we're waiting for FIGR to go live. I've got 10 shares secured. Am I going to trade it? Am I going to flip it? Well, we're going to find out in a minute. FIGR has upsized its IPO, now offering 31.5 million shares at $20 to $22 per share, above its initial range. The primary offering could raise up to $585 million, and with the underwriter's option exercise, total proceeds could reach $689 million. Funds will be used to, this is the key, scale, FIGR Connect, and DART. Good. Expand the YLDS stablecoin and digital asset marketplaces. Good. Repay portions of outstanding debt. Good. I like it. Let's carry on. Market context and investor interest. The deal targets a valuation of up to $4 billion. It arrives amid rising investor demand for regulatory crypto adjacent IPOs, similar to Circle and Bullish. Significantly, Staniel Druckenmiller's DeQuent's family office has indicated interest in up to $50 million of shares, an institutional stamp of approval. Competitive landscape and positioning. FIGR's competition spans traditional banks and crypto-linked fintech lenders. Its edge lies in blockchain efficiency and broad regulatory coverage. Over 180 lending and servicing licenses. 48 money transmitter licenses, SEC broker-dealer registration with alternative trading system status, international crypto licenses in the Cayman Islands and Ireland. I'm in the Cayman Islands. It's weird. There's dinosaurs running around everywhere. Really, it's a real thing. Regulatory and risk considerations. FIGR positions itself as compliance forward with SEC registration for YLDS and multiple lending licenses. Risks include fair lending scrutiny, especially around AI-driven credit decisions. I'm okay with that. I think that's going to work out fine. Blockchain adoption risks with under 1% of real-world assets currently tokenized. I'm okay with that too. I think that's going to work. Heavy reliance on home equity lending, making revenue cyclical and sensitive to housing downturns. That is about to go up. I like that. Analyst views and quotes. IPOX CEO Joseph Schuster, crypto is becoming one of the big pillars of the IPO market, highlighting the momentum of listing via IPOs and de-SPACs. Jeff Zell from IPO Boutique says investors in this space tend to be patient because they see long-term potential, especially with regulatory hurdles starting to clear. Retail investor takeaways. For retail investors, the key points are strengths, blockchain speed, loans in 10 days, diverse roadmap, stablecoin tokenization, strong licensing and profitability achieved in 2025, IPO upside, large size institutional interest alignment with rising regulated crypto appetite, risks, regulatory scrutiny, dependence on home equity lending, uncertain blockchain adoption timeline. Valuation, $4 to $4.6 billion, ambitious but reflective of growth prospects. Sensei has said, as always, it's very important to note this at the bottom here, that this content is for informational, educational purposes only and does not constitute to financial advice. Always do your own research, not financial advice. Absolutely, it's not. We are just doing our own research with our own newsletter, by the way. So if you like the newsletter and you like what you just got, you can get that for free. There's a free plan. Admittedly, it's not as good as the paid plan, obviously. But you can also get free tickets to our giveaway as well. So if you are watching this, you might like to take part in our giveaway. martynlucas.com/giveaway. I shall give you that link in the chat. And I shall end this now as its own video. Sensei, are you still able to put this out? Be interesting to see. This will promote your newsletter. If you're watching, Sensei's watching thinking, what, have I suddenly got a new job? Am I now your editor? Yeah, you have. You haven't got a life, mate. Your job is to basically be available for me 24/7. So there you go. Future, I am not going to sell it. I am going to keep it. I've got 10 shares. I wish I'd bought more. But there you go. I've got 10 secured. I'm not going to sell it. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description, over here and over here. Sensei, stand by, mate, because I want you to put this out. He's going, really? I'm supposed to go out. All right, that's it from me. Stay where you are if you're live, but if you're not, I'll be back in 10 seconds. If you're watching it, that's confusing. Don't worry. Above, here, in a minute. You don't see it now? Sensei's got to put his magic on it. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm back. So, Sensei, you in the chat? If I give you this one, can you do the same thing? He's probably going, really? Are you having a laugh, mate? When did I become your unpaid editor? Sensei's already got the Virgin Galactic one ready. Here we goes. Here's another one. Oh, I love it. Sensei's going, you're having a laugh, mate. When did I become your unpaid editor? You're having a laugh, mate. I'm not having a laugh. This is how it is. I've just noticed an opportunity in the market. I've noticed an opportunity in the market. I can make videos live on the show. You can sit there posting them. I'm just saying. Yeah, but I was going out. I was going to do stuff. I don't care about that. Let me just check it works. FIGR, IPO. Yes, perfect. Amazing. Ready to go. Amazing. Get on with it. Right. Next. I've just got to next it. Here, Sensei. Let's see what he does with this. I'll put the other one out now. I'll put this one on X as well. He's thinking, really? You having a laugh, mate? Unlisted. There you go, Sensei. Let's see what he does. Is he in the chat? Okay. He's doing it. This is brilliant. There you go. Sensei's got a new job. He's now my full-time editor. Brilliant. Right. I tell you what, we've got about at least an hour and a half. Let's see if everyone supports Sensei. Not for me, for Sensei. Not for me. Not for me, for Sensei. Okay, let's see if he does this. Oh my God, he's used... How's he done that? I don't want to know how he's done that. I don't think I want to know how he's done that. What's he done here? What's he done here? All right, okay, I'm just going to post it. We're going to see what happens. So, bloody playlist ain't right though, is it? Bloody hell, Sensei. What's all this? SPCE. It's not in the right playlist, is it? If you're going to do it, Sensei, you got to do it right. SPCE. Okay, he did that. Has he done? What sort of tags is that? No, the tags are rubbish as well. SPCE. Oh, bloody hell. If you want something done, do it your bloody self. He's going, really, Martyn, I was supposed to go out and I'm doing this for you. So don't push your luck, really. You know, I've just done this for you. I need an editor in the studio. I need someone in the studio working with me now that I can put stuff like this out immediately. He's going, you're having a laugh, mate. You're having a laugh. Right. Hang on. Save. Right, let me see if has he added I bet he hasn't added the end screens. Has he? No. Of course he bloody hasn't. Actually, it's not too actually he has. I don't know if he has. Not sure. I'm not sure if he has or not. Best for the viewer. But yeah, I'll delete that one. I'll make that a playlist. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to find out now how good his thumbnail is. If his thumbnail's better than my thumbnail, there's going to be an L up. Right? I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to post it right now. And what I want you to do, because we've got another hour at least before FIGR. So you can just pop out, watch it, and see if this gets better views than Sensei when I do it. Sensei's done a thumbnail and he's done a description and a title. And he's put in one of his little rocket ships. He's done all sorts of stuff that I wouldn't agree with. I wasn't done. What do you mean he wasn't done? He wasn't done. Apparently he wasn't done. Okay. All right. Well, don't get arsey, mate. Don't get arsey. I'm finishing. Okay. I should have left it. I never thought about that, actually. Did I? Get on with the other one. Get on with the other one. Okay. Let me, I'll publish it now then. I feel bad now because he wasn't done. I feel bad now. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll publish it for 9:45. Here we go. Set as a premiere, 9:45. September the 11th. Never forget that day, will you? 9:45. So what we're going to do is we'll take a break. Okay? It's only 5 minutes. Watch it and come back to here. Right? So what I'm going to do is set up the premiere and it'll redirect back to here. You might as well, because we've got another hour and a half yet of this before it even goes public. And now you know I'm gonna just own it anyway. So save. He's put himself on the thumbnail. If this one does better, there's going to be L up. I'm telling you that now. If this one does better than mine, there's going to be L up. Right? Because look what he's done. Look how he's done it. Look how he's done it. Look at Sensei's premiere. He's put himself on my video. I didn't give him permission to do that. I didn't give him permission to do that. So what I want you to do, I think this is funny. Right. So I'm going to put live next, FIGR, IPO. Is that right? Yeah. I can't believe he actually went out and put himself on a thumbnail. He's not even in the video. There was no need for that. Pin that to the top. Pin that there. In the comments. Next, live IPO. Right, we'll come back to here. If this gets better views and engagement, I'm going to be very upset because it's like, well, clearly I need to put... Sensei will go, you need to put my face on the picture from now on. That's what he'll say. I know that's what you're going to say. Right, so here we go. It's live in 2 minutes. Can we all just drop in and watch it? Yeah, space going wild. Is it? Is it going up? Yeah, 7%. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is why I did it. I was right again. SPCE live now. If this gets more views because of his flipping face on it, there's going to be hell up. That's all I'm saying. So when it starts, I want you all to go and watch it. Did I put it on X? How's it doing on X? Virgin Galactic. Yeah, I've already done it on X. Yeah, it's doing quite well on X. All right. Okay. Right, it starts in 60 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over there and take a short break, and I'll be right back. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Look at my portfolio. This is a rip. We are now into the beginning of a face rip rally. My portfolio is up 2.5 grand. The S&P is up 0.7. Please tell me Coca-Cola 0.37. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not up as much as the S&P, but I still think it's the right thing to do. In fact, I think I've made more money on it in the week. Not today, but I have in the week. Yeah. Coca-Cola is going to $80, so it will make more than the S&P. Plus a dividend. So you got that. Good job, Martin. Let's go space. Yeah. I cannot believe he put himself on it. It's a bit rude if you ask me. Bit rude. Right, it goes live. Is he in the chat? Is Sensei in the chat? Is he doing the other one? Right, let me have a look. Let me have a look. End screen. End screen. Best for viewer. I'll put this one back to FIGR. Save that. Right, it goes live in a second. Cards. Retry. Yeah, move that there. Put the card there. Video. IPO. Oh, I've already done it. Bloody hell. Save. Has he done the other one yet? Is he working on it? See? He's thinking, I'm not doing it now. There's the other one. Is he doing anything on it? See, I look in there and I go, nothing's happened. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Right, we'll come back to that. I'll see if he does it. Right, here we go. Oh, breaking news. Breaking news. Vaz has received an invitation from the CEO himself. Which company? Which CEO from which company? Which CEO from which company? Which company? Oh my gosh, it's all happening on this show. Everyone's doing so great. Right, here we go. So can everyone take a break for a minute? Go and watch this premiere. All right, please? Let's see if it does better. I mean, just watch. I'm not going to show it on the screen. Vertical aerospace. Bloody hell, Vaz. Amazing. So here we go. Let me give everyone the link. Go and watch the premiere now. It's only 5 minutes. Come back. It'll automatically bring you back because there's no IPO news for about an hour. So you might as well. And this is really important news. I want to see if this video does better than my normal videos because Sensei's face is on it. So if we could all just go over and watch this right now. I'm not going to show you it. Otherwise, you'll just sit here and watch it here, won't you? It's rubbish. Right? Go and check it out. I'll see you back here in a couple of minutes. All right? I'm just going to stay here. I'm just going to sit here, right? Go and watch it. Go and watch it. I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to sit here, right? Anyway. Okay, just starting. How many people are watching this? I want to see how well this does. I'm not going to show you. You got to go and watch it. It's 14 people watching it. That's rubbish. Why is no one doing it? Why are you all staying here with me? I don't want you to stay here with me. You're going, really? That's ungrateful. No, I don't. I want you to go and watch the Virgin Galactic thing instead. It's really important. Is anybody left? 383. Why are you all staying? No one on YouTube ever tells you to stop watching them. I'm doing that. I'm saying it right now. I'm literally saying it. If you see it, say it. If you say it, see it. He's done it. He's done it. He's done the IPO. He's done it. IPO FIGR. He bloody has. I love it. He literally has. He's working on it. I'm not gonna mess around with it this time. I'm gonna let Sensei finish it. Okay, Sensei. I'll wait this time. I'll wait this time. I'll wait. This time, I'll let you finish it. Let me know when you've done it. Okay. I'll wait this time. Bloody hell. How many people are watching the Virgin Galactic thing? Let's have a look. 39. You didn't. Some of you did it. Right, let's go for it. Well, you're all watching that over there. Let's go for our portfolio. Look at this. So we're up $2,000 today. The S&P is up. Virgin Galactic is up 5%. It was up 9%. Flipping heck. Look at it on the week. Up on the week. 11% on the month. It's flat on the 3 month. Oh, you'd expect that. So this is very, very good. Palantir going down. Gold going down. Amazon up. Apple up. Enphase up. Told you. Coca-Cola just keeps on going up. Oh. Johnson & Johnson going up. Oil. Lovely. Tesla. McDonald's. Okay, all done. Gonna go now before you film another one. Sensei said he's gonna go now before I film another one. I love it. Sensei's now my unpaid, overworked editor. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's what you want. Sorry, eating lasagna. Don't worry, Karen. You carry on eating your lasagna. FIGR. Okay, he's done it. Apparently he's done it. What's he done? He has. Cool. FIGR. Cards. Video. All right, so FIGR IPO. I'll put the playlist for Virgin Galactic. That'll do for now. Unlisted. I've got to put this out now then. So set as a premiere. September the 11th. To go out at 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10 o'clock. Set as a premiere or come into here. All right, so the other premiere is going on. How many people watched the Virgin Galactic in the end? 44. We're just waiting, in case you tune in, we're waiting for FIGR. I've got 10 shares. It'll be public in about an hour. Awesome, awesome, awesome. This is exciting. This is exciting. So we're waiting for FIGR. So what I'm doing now, I'm putting the video out to promote it. I'm going to be keeping it. I'm not going to be... Oops, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. FIGR. FIGR. I don't know what that means. Via Schleff. I don't know what that means. What does FIGR mean? Welcome, anyway. Got a new guest here. I don't know what that actually means. Right. I'm putting out the FIGR one as well for everybody to promote what we're doing here, because I've decided I'm going to keep it. From what Sensei gave me in his newsletter, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell it. All right. So I've decided I'm going to keep it today. I've got 10 shares. I'm just going to hold it. FIGR Technology. Right. So I'm going to put this one out now. This is premiering in a couple of minutes. Live IPO now. There we go. I'm just putting this out. This goes out in 6 minutes time. There we go. And this premieres in a second. We've got about an hour to go. So this is my review of it now, my full analysis of it. I'm holding. Yes, I am. It's premiering in 5 minutes. It'll come back to here. Yes, yes, yes. Okie dokie. Here's the FIGR premiere. Live FIGR. FIGR. Try that again. IPO. All right. You don't have to watch this one this time. You just see me make it. I'm working you too hard, aren't I? I'm working you too hard. I'll let the live FIGR IPO just do itself. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. Right. Okay. It premieres in a minute. You don't have to worry about that. So that's all good. Now we just have to wait. We've done our analysis. We're all looking good. Did I put it on X as well, the FIGR one? Virgin Galactic. No, I didn't. So I want to do that. I'm going to put the FIGR one up as well because I think it's very, very interesting now. I wasn't too bothered about it at first, but now I'm thinking, oh, okay. I'm a little bit interested. I'm a little bit interested. So I'm going to do this now. FIGR. Okay, here we go. I'm putting it on X as well because I would like to see how well it can do now. IPO live, I'm in and holding. I changed my mind. I'm just going to tell everybody I changed my mind because I was going to sell this for more. Live now on YouTube. Okay, there we go. I'm just uploading this to X as well. Excellent. Let me give the link and I'll be back to comments and questions. We'll go back to comments and questions in a second. The IPO is about an hour away, I'm guessing. Remember, it can go live at any moment. It's not like a guaranteed thing. Prepare for the biggest IPO yet. FIGR, IPO, FIGR, 2 billion liquid. IPO live. I'm in and holding. I changed my mind. Okay, we're all good. Let me come back to comments. What I'm going to do is switch to members only just for a moment so I can catch up with comments, because many of you may have commented and you haven't had your answer. Maybe there's something you want to know and I missed it. So I'm going to go to members only for 5 minutes. So if you've got a comment or a question, please repeat it now and I can answer it. So if anybody did ask me a question, please now repeat it and I will share it on the screen. I will answer it all. I will do everything. All right. So I may have missed it. So please. So interesting. Yeah, Seth, I've just ordered 10. I've got 10. I don't know how I got so lucky and I'm keeping 10. Are you in? Have you got this? Did you get any shares? What are you doing? All right. So Seth, it's my first members comment. Just come back. What do you think? I will open up the phone line as well. So, are you going to sell the pop? 52% are doing it. I'm now not selling anymore. I'm now keeping. Unpin that. Right, live video phone. If you want to be part of the call, if you want to be part of the IPO, live video phone in. Members can call in. You have to be a member to call in. There you go. You can all call in if you are a member. So how do you feel about the overall drone market sector? I like it. I'm not asking for a review, just a general thought. I like it. Walker wonders why. I like the parachute one. Is it Para? Well, they have a parachute which protects the drones. Thought that was good. That looked good to me. I did not get it before the pre-order, so I'm on a limit order for 5 shares, hoping I get a decent price. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. I tell you what, Seth, if you meet me round the back of the bike shed, I tell you what I'll do. I'll sell you my shares because I've got 10 and I got the pre-IPO, right? I got them for $25. Right, I like it, but if you want, I'll sell you my shares right here, right now, $50. That's a much better price than you're going to get on the open market, but you can have my shares for $50. How about it, mate? How about it? All right. Are there any members that wish to have any questions? If not, I will switch back to general public again. If we've got no members that wish to ask questions, I will switch back to general public. I should say general subscribers. I'll show you the fear factor is incredible. We're only at neutral. All this rallying going on, and we're only at neutral. I just find it hard to understand it, but it is. It's amazing. It's amazing what we're seeing. Really. I can't believe it. Anyway, it's very, very good. Seth said sold. There you go. $50. He'll take all my 10 shares. Unfortunately, you can't do that. However, you never know. With the tokenization of everything, maybe you can sell somebody your own shares. I don't know. It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Probably. I don't see why not. I don't see why you can't swap somebody. And I mean, who knows the way the markets are going to go? I mean, if it's all tokenized, you can. Theoretically, you could select. Look, I want to sell my shares to Seth. Seth wants to give me $50 for my shares, and I go, I'm happy, because I don't just want to sell it on the open market. I want to sell it to Seth. I like Seth. I go, all right, Seth. I can't see why that won't be a thing in the future. I actually think that will be a thing with tokenization. So that's one of the things, isn't it? Anyway, William Myers, here we go. You should redo the poll and how much. All right. Okay. Now you know the analysis. Let's redo it. So are you going to sell the pop? 52%. Now you know I'm not selling and you've heard my analysis and you've heard Sensei's thoughts. Let's see if you're going to sell now. Very good idea, William. I like that. William Myers. So 50-50, innit? 52% said, I'm going to sell it. So are you going to sell the pop now? We'll redo it. Are you going to sell the pop? Now you have learned more. Oh, bugger me. Not done it right. It's a poll. Start a poll. This will be interesting. Yes. No. So are you going to sell the pop now you have learned more? Yes or no? Start a poll. Let's see if it's changed. Be interesting, won't it? It'll be interesting. My IPO video has just gone out. Let's see how it goes. It was 52%. Yes. Let's see if it's different. This could be true. Yeah. They say everything will be tokenized in the future. Yeah. So if it's tokenized, maybe you can sell directly to somebody. I can say, I want to sell to you and imagine that. Swapping sounds like a great idea. Robinhood might use it. I can see how that would work. What if you want to swap with somebody, And remember, the brokerages, the system, the network, blah, 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 they make money every time we trade, right? There's, you're burning Ethereum, you're burning XRP if you're using all of that. So that's how all these things work. And you could do that. I don't see why it couldn't be done. I mean, the price would still be the right price. It's not like, somebody would be paying, no one's going to give me $1 million for my Apple, are they? It's still going to be the same price, but you can sell them directly and there'll be like a little bit of a difference. You might say, I want to give this to somebody. I bought FIGR at $25 and I want to give it to Seth for $25. You might want to donate it to somebody. I can see how that definitely could work. Yeah. Swapping sounds like a great idea. Robinhood might use it. I can see it. Robinhood requested 50, received 1. I tell you what, Johnny Bravo, it's really weird today. I didn't even want this. I was just doing it to, for the entertainment for the show, to cover the event. I requested 10 just for I didn't even review the stock. I was just doing it to support the channel, right? Support the audience and so on. I got 10. There's people who really wanted it who didn't get any. It's very weird. I got lucky. Some days you get lucky, some days you don't, right? I mean, that's all there is to it, isn't it? I guess that's all there is to it, really. Anyway, we're waiting for FIGR. I want to see if these two videos do well. So I put out Virgin Galactic. It's 143 views. And my FIGR is at 28. So let's see how this goes. Let's go through all our positions. You saw Head Shop in MD selling crypto. Saw Head Shop in MD selling crypto to public. I've no idea what that means. Unfortunately. So I don't know what you mean by that. Right, I'm going to go to subscriber mode now so everyone can comment. I did it just to catch up. I didn't know if we'd have any comments that I hadn't answered. So subscriber mode again. So if you ever have a comment, you know you can always get your question or comment to me live on the show. Right, let's go through my portfolio, shall we? So we're up over $2,000 today. We're up on the week, 3.74. We're up on the month, 3.2. 13 on the 3 months. Year to date, 23%. 1 year, 28%. And the all now 12.6. Very nice. Look at that. Since I rebalanced my portfolio, what a transformation. 27 grand. Lovely. Okay. So we can see then our crypto is still in the red, making no money from our crypto. I have nothing in Doge. It's just Doge dust. I've got, everything is still out of the money. We still haven't had a rally yet. I mean, it's up. I bought the dip. I've lowered my average. And as soon as I get to Bitcoin at 120, I'll be selling a bit from the top, not from the bottom, from the top to lower my averages, protect my portfolio, de-risk, pay off some margin. Ethereum. Same Ethereum, I'm staking, so I'm not doing anything there right now. XRP, I'll be trimming around about the 347 to bring my average down and to improve my position. So there's no money to be made there yet. We're just holding and waiting. The S&P 500 has continued to rally. I have now trimmed, so I've got still a very good position. Obviously, it's my main position. 46%. It's been trimmed a lot. It was 100% just a few weeks ago. 46. So I've trimmed it massively. But I think it was the right thing to do because it's very, very, very overbought now. Okay. Apple is up. That's just the free shares that I get when I refer to you. If you've never had any free shares from Robinhood, there's Robinhood UK, there's Robinhood USA. Free shares for everybody just by doing that. When I get a referral, I just get Apple with it, so you know what I get. IBIT. Now I'm finally up on IBIT. IBIT is the Bitcoin ETF. I'm up on it. Ethereum. That's that BlackRock. That's the Ethereum ETF. I'm up on that. Okay, so I'm up on everything. Bullish. I'm up 52%. That's rally today. I said it would be a good one. I've held that. I'm not selling that one. And then you've got all of these IPOs. All right. So I've ordered all of these. I'll probably do Gemini as well. Gemini. If I go into Gemini, I'll edit my position now. I'll edit this. So edit request. This is my IPO for Gemini. I've got down 1. Now, currently, I've got in my portfolio how much have I got in my portfolio available? Let's have a look. I might order some more shares of Gemini. I've got 3 grand. I would like to get Gemini. So I've got $3,000 in my buying power. I would like to order $1,000 worth. $1,000 worth. So there we go. 30 shares. Now, you very rarely get as much as you all want, so I'm going to go to 40 shares. Probably get 1,000. If I get 1,200, can I afford that? What? 1, 2. Yeah, I can. But I won't get that, so I'm going to order 50. I'm going to order 50 and see what I get. So I'm going to review that. That's my Gemini. I'm going to take that up to 50 shares. If I get 50, I can afford it. But I'll take, I may even sell a couple on the day if I do get all the 50. So there we go. Gemini. I've ordered Gemini. All right. Okay. Let's look at our Coca-Cola as well. Let's see how much we're up there now. So Coca-Cola is up just under $1,000 now. It's 30% of my portfolio defensive. I think that's okay. I don't want any more. But that's very good. Come back to here. FIGR. There you go. So let's read the comments. IBIT got to 70. This must be the top. IBIT got a 70. It must be the top. Why is that the top? That makes no sense. Bitcoin, we expect to go to $200,000 this year. So why would IBIT be topped out now? I can call in for a brief time if available. Yes, call in. Okay, Seth Houston, we'll do a one-on-one. We'll do a one-on-one. Call in. What time will FIGR open? In the next 45 minutes is the normal time. FIGR is open in 1 hour. The next 45 minutes, I reckon. I ordered 20 FIGR and only got one was still bummer. Yeah, it's random. I don't know how I got so lucky, to be perfectly honest. I don't know how, to be honest. So yeah, live video phone in. It looks like we're going to have a guest on the show. While we wait for our guest to call in, everyone tap the like button if you've not done that yet, and consider subscribing. Oh, it looks like we got Seth. Seth has called in. There he is. Guest spot number 1. Good afternoon, Seth. How are you, mate?
I'm doing great, Martin. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Lovely to have you on the show. Let me just tweak your camera a little bit and just put you in the center there. You go. There you go. Right. So what's to do? You didn't get any FIGR today. You wanted some, but you didn't get any.
Yeah, indeed. I meant to do it yesterday, but I ended up getting a headache. I passed out, got some sleep, woke up this morning. I was like, man, I forgot to do that.
You snooze, you lose, mate, innit?
That's it. But I placed the order for 5. I'm really debating on selling at the pop or not. I wanted to, but then I don't. The reason why I want to is because I was thinking about taking that pop money and then putting it into the Gemini IPO because I have limited funds. So I like to work within my portfolio.
Well, absolutely. But that's how I started when I had $5,000, right? You have to do stuff to get more money, right? And then you become a bit more defensive. Why I've gone into Coca-Cola and now I can just leave it. But yeah, I get that. I think Gemini will be much bigger, much more popular, especially on this show because it's supporting XRP now and we have the biggest audience for that. And if we get behind that, that could be a big army watching that. So I think you're right there. There's nothing wrong with that because we now know you can do it. You know, there's no real penalty. You can do it. I mean, people have done it several times. Nothing happens. So I agree with you. Not a bad idea. I'm in the position right now because, again, I'm a few years down the line from you. I've got $1,000 to put into Gemini without selling today. So I'm going to keep today. After I read Sensei's analysis, I thought, quite like it. Balance sheet sounds about right. The business sounds about right. Crypto is the way forward at the moment. I think if you're lucky enough to get the IPO price today, I mean, look how bullish it's coming back now. You know?
I know. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect it to rally the way it has. Like I knew it was gonna go up, but I didn't know it was gonna go up the way it has.
Yeah, I did. I said a 3x, didn't I? I said a 3x, and I stand by that. So did you get bullish?
I did not. No,
you didn't get bullish.
I was a little too skeptic about it.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Too good to be true.
But you like Gemini?
I do.
Yeah.
I even told my mom about the Gemini card, and she's interested. She's very interested. So I'm gonna give her your link.
Well, that's very kind of you. You can give her your own link, you know.
I could, but I'd rather help the community.
Well, that's huge. Thank you, mate. So anyway, okay. Well, hopefully we now know it's around about 11 o'clock. What time was it yesterday? Was it 11:15 yesterday? Do you remember what time it was?
No, it was actually late. It was actually a pretty late one. Because it kept delaying and delaying. I don't think it was until about noon. 12:30.
I don't remember. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I can't believe. I mean, that just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, life is just, you have some bad luck. Obviously, me and Leo got some bad luck, and then other days you have some good luck. You just never know, do you? I didn't even want the 10 shares I got. I was doing it for a laugh, and there's people here going, "I really wanted it, and I only got one. How come you?" And I got all of them as well, which is kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
that never happens.
And some people I saw were buying 200 and 300 shares, and they only got one. And I'm like,
yeah, it's just a random bit of a game in it, really. So I'll probably end up getting less tomorrow by selecting. I think I want 50 or something. I won't get it now. If I just gone 10, I'd have got all my. I don't know. You just don't know. There's no way to know. But if you get it, you get it. You don't. Whatever. But. I tell you what, mate, we are now getting the beginning of a face-ripping rally. It's going up, starting to run again. We're up now 2.6. The S&P is literally pumping now. Look at that. 0.8 on the S&P is a rally, by the way. People go 0.8 on the S&P 500. That's trillions of dollars, by the way, across the world. Amazon, Apple. Enphase, I'm so happy about this one. This is going to do so well for so many people. Coca-Cola is still rallying. I'm loving it. J&J up. Chevron Oil. Tesla, 4%. Ooh. Woohoo! McDonald's. Have you got any Tesla, Seth?
I don't.
No?
Nope. Too expensive.
Yeah. Well, remember, you can always fractional share. Always remember that.
Oh, that is true.
$10 a Tesla is $10 a Tesla. The percentage gain is exactly the same. Never forget that. People do. They forget it all the time. They go, oh, that's too expensive. You can buy $10 of Berkshire Hathaway. Same thing. Meta is up. Nvidia is rallying again. Blimey. This is interesting. Walmart is up 1.8. That tells you how much this inflation meant today, and interest rates coming down. Because interest rates coming down will put money in the pocket of the consumer. Those that go to Walmart, they'll have a bit more money in their pocket, right? That's what it means. Their mortgages will go down. People will refi. Housing will boom. Car loans will go down. People refinance that. Robinhood soaring. Rocket Lab 4.62. Bitcoin is now up 0.5% going. XRP is. Do you know what? A lot of people are frustrated with XRP. Everything about this should be going up, and it just sits there at $3.
Just can't break it.
No, but you know what? I like it. I'll tell you why. Because I know the people that are buying this. I talked to Bank of America, and this is my prediction based upon the information that I have from the sources. Retail are tired. They're fed up. They give up. They say, oh, it's the best thing in the world, but then they just don't do anything about it, right? The moment it goes up 5%, they all sell it. This is what's going to happen. Or are you rejigging your camera? I'll readjust it. There you go. So this is what I think is going to happen, and we'll see if I'm right. I think retail is going to get tired and frustrated. Oops, I'll get rid of that as well. There you go. That's perfect, isn't it? That's just beautiful. XRP retail is getting tired. We see people selling. We see people get liquidated when they over leverage and then they short and do all these things. This is what I reckon is going to happen. All of a sudden, and it will happen at probably 2 or 3 in the morning at a weekend, because it's when Bank of America seem to do their sort of private bidding. All of a sudden, this is going to go up 20, 30% like that, and everyone's going to miss it. And it will be one of the banks. It will be one of the institutions who just buys tons and billions of coins all at once. That's what I think is going to happen from what I'm learning. So I don't think you should be buying it, because you go, well, on that news then, let's buy it. No, because you want to have a 3x in crypto. You got to have if you're going to put money into something that doesn't produce anything, right? We understand all that, right? I mean, we know it can make money. It makes banks efficient and yada, yada, yada. But it doesn't sell anything right now, right? If you're going to put your hard-earned money and all that risk, because it can go down 80%, 90% overnight. Let's be honest, it can. Was XR, Coca-Cola can't and Google can't, but this can. If you're going to buy that, you've got to have a 3x, a massive potential going forward to make it worthwhile. The risk to reward ratio has to be right. So if you think there's some good news around the corner and you start buying it now, you're reducing that amount of gain. Nobody sensible who does analysis has ever said more than $10. Anyone who says 100,000 million, they're just talking absolute nonsense, right? We can see 100 in the future in years to come, but short term, medium term year, we can see $10. It makes sense.
Yeah.
So if it's only $10 and everyone's going to sell at $10, everyone's going to trim because they're selling it now at $3. So if you know that, how can you buy it at $3? You've not built in any comfort zone. There's nowhere to go. So, you might go, well, there's 300%. Yeah, but you need 300% for the risk to reward factor. So I wouldn't be buying it now. And the moment it goes to 347, which is where the highest price I bought, I'll be trimming a few. I'll let it go to 350, 360 if it starts to run. So I make some profit to cover the spread, cover the tax. And then that'll bring my average down to the sort of the 280s, the 250s. It will drop quite quickly because I bought some lower. And then that'll reduce my margin, and then I'm happy with that. Otherwise, I end up being overweight. I'll end up having like 20% of my portfolio in XRP, and that would be not the way I want to run my portfolio. So, but I think we're going to be surprised. One day going to wake up and straight up.
Oh, I'm right there with you, Martin. You'd probably have a heart attack with my allocation in crypto.
You're fully in, aren't you? You're all in on it.
I'm quite in. I've been in crypto since you didn't like it at one point.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You see, I have a different
speculative.
Yeah, and I like you admit that. And you admit that you can still make money and still win and still be a proper investor. But if you start thinking 5-10 years ago, it was a known fact, an investment, you're kidding yourself. At that point, it was speculative because there was no government regulation. There was no SEC clearance. There was none of this stuff. There was no ETFs. There was no backing by anybody. You could all guess and get lucky and become very rich. But that doesn't mean to say you knew. You took a gamble. As it turned out, it paid off. Well, I also took a bit of a gamble at 38 cents and I made some money and I started building the S&P, and you can see how that's paid off. But now I've got a foundation. I can take the risks that you took and join you. But now it's not a risk really as much. Still a risk, but not as much. I know now where it's going. So yeah, you could make more money because you bought it from the beginning, but you could have lost more too. As it turned out, you're going to do all right. Okay. Yeah. And a lot of people, when they speculate and they gamble like that, many never re-enter the market ever again because they get wiped out. All their savings is gone. They've got no money. They can't do it again. And even if they can, they're afraid to do it. And that's it. They're burned for life. So you got lucky, but you recognize it was speculative. You allowed yourself to have a bit of risk and it's worked out for you. And now you're going to do great. And, there's nothing wrong with those that come in later either. And you want people like me coming in because when I started to buy, your asset went up, right? That's how it works. Yep. Yeah. There'll be people running to buy it at $10 eventually, Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah. And they're not stupid because we need them to buy it at $10 for us to go to $20. And so it goes on and on and on.
Yep. So on and so forth.
Yeah, so on and so forth. So what's next? What's next then for you in your life today, Seth? What's going on?
Well, right now I'm waiting on my boss man, aka my dad, as you know. He's coming back. He just did some errands, so to speak, for the business. So as soon as he gets back, we're going to eat some lunch. And then we're going to head out for a little bit. And then it's going to be an early day today. So it's a good day. We'll be off around 3-4 o'clock, Pops has to go to the chiropractor, so it's a nice little break for us all. And I'll be back on this show.
Awesome
right
stuff.
Around the time, perfect timing.
Brilliant.
So.
Thank you, Seth. It's great to have you on the show. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Barton. It's great seeing you.
Cheers, mate. Take care. Have a lovely day. There you go, Seth Houston. He's a great guy. I love him on the show. Right, look at this, folks. Just want to show you. Was I right or was I right? Oh my God, he was right again. I can't believe it. Enphase Energy, $100. $100. Now, this is one you can buy now. This is one you can buy now. I wouldn't buy it now because I need balance in my portfolio. But this is one you probably can buy now because in my book, my calculations, it's going to $100 and still plenty of room to grow without the risk of crypto attached to it. I don't see any risk in this. I mean, I use solar. There's nothing to say bad about it. But you obviously need a good business. Enphase is the one to. It's the best balance sheet on the stock market. It's crushing the competition. Coca-Cola trimming a little bit. J&J is going to 200. Oil. Tesla booming today. McDonald's. Google. Microsoft. Meta, Nvidia, Walmart, Tilray. On a day like today, no value whatsoever. Do not buy Tilray. Not financial advice, but I wouldn't do it. Robinhood, woof. Very expensive now, but awesome. But awesome. Plug, Bitcoin, XRP. That's disappointing. I got to be honest, that is disappointing. But I can see retail is getting tired. Very, very tired. In fact, I've got time to cover this. We've probably got at least another half an hour. So let me do my XRP. I'm going to cover this. I am going to cover this. You can have a quick look at those videos we put out. Virgin Galactic's done 189. FIGR done 125. So not much at the moment. It's probably because we're live as well. It was never going to do massive, but that's okay. Let's look on. Oh, there we go. There's my FIGR. That's now ready to get rock and roll. I can post that now. I've been waiting to do that. Oh, hang on. Let me just check on Leah. Yeah, Leah's fine. Oh, there we go. Right, check this. Right then, I think I'm going to do a piece here on XRP. I'm going to put this out, folks. I wonder if I should do it. I wonder if I can do it. Should I record it? I'm going to try and do this live myself during a live show. I'm going to try and do this now. I think it will open up 2-3x, quite honestly. So I'm going to do an XRP. Here we go. I'm going to record this now and I'm going to put it out. I think a lot of people are going to make a lot of mistakes with XRP. In my opinion, it's not financial advice. I'm not telling anyone what to do. Okay. Just getting myself lined up. I hate when I'm not dead centered. It drives me mad. Right, here we go. XRP, the biggest mistake most retailer investors are making right now. And if not now, they're about to make it. So XRP, everything looks green in the market, but XRP is still red. What's going on? Let me explain based upon the direct information I have directly from the sources, Bank of America and many others, what is about to happen and what you should and you shouldn't do. This is not financial advice, but this is just my thoughts. I'm making this live. The markets are pumping like crazy. If you've not been watching my portfolio, you should notice this. I'm making so much money, it's ridiculous. You have to be a bit defensive. You know I sold my S&P to buy Coca-Cola? It was the right move. Yes, it was. However, I'm also frustrated about XRP. And when I get frustrated and I talk directly to the source, I can only imagine how my Lucasades and my members are feeling. So let me explain exactly what's going on with XRP right now and what you should do about it. The markets are pumping. Money is being made hand over fist. It's incredible. But people are still talking about an inevitable crash because the S&P is overheated. And it is. There's no two ways about it. But the markets keep going up and up and up. Now, what do you do? This video is all about XRP. We're not going to talk about anything else other than XRP. What are you going to do? Well, let me share with you my thoughts on this. And this is directly from the source. Please do tap the like button. Please do consider subscribing. We represent the #1 largest audience in the world for XRP. We literally rank #1 all the time now on YouTube and Google. Very proud of that. Here's XRP right now. It's going sideways. It's doing nothing. It's stuck at $3. Is that the top? Is that why you bought it? Well, no, it's not. It's just getting started. But most of you are going to make fundamental mistakes. You all know I was 100% in the S&P just a few weeks ago. I started to trim. I trimmed big, about 200 grand overall, and I bought Coca-Cola. I went defensive because the market is overheating. There are concerns about a carry trade as soon as next week. However, CPI, PPI is good. We're going to get a 0.5% rate cut as early as the next FOMC report next week. Wonderful. XRP, Bitcoin and Ethereum should be rallying. They should be. And some of it is. We've got a little gain, not much to be honest, on Bitcoin. We've got a little gain, but not much on Ethereum. But XRP down, going sideways. In fact, it's struggling to hold that $3. And let me tell you where you're going to go wrong. And most retail investors are going to get this wrong. The market is doing great, but rate cuts for rate cuts' sake are not some kind of achievement or trophy and everything is wonderful. It's not. Everything is not wonderful. There are some issues out there. However, rate cuts will put liquidity into small caps. Russell, you've seen today Virgin Galactic explode and the Russell go up, and it should be going into crypto. It will. and particularly XRP. And let me tell you what I think is going to happen. If you believe in XRP and you think it's a great investment, why did you buy it in the first place? You didn't buy it, hopefully, because you were guessing or hoping. You bought it because you understand what the asset is. And I learned this by talking directly with Bank America, Robinhood, exchanges, CEOs, and other people are connected with it. I understand it. This is why I was able to buy it near the top. I bought it at $3.47. And then I started buying more of it when it came down. I've lowered my average and I'll trim it at $3.47. I didn't speculate and guess when it was 38 cents years ago. However, I did have some then, and I built my S&P portfolio on it. But now I've re-entered the space, and now I'm happy to hold it. The difference between me and most retail investors is they are over-leveraging, over-gambling, buy when it pumps, take a 2% profit. What on earth are you doing? You're mismanaging your investment. Whether you understand crypto or don't, whether you get it or you don't, it is still a high-risk asset. You have to allow, in my book anyway, 200 to 300%, 3Xs built in at any point. If it's not, the risk to reward isn't there. It simply isn't there. If you are buying on a pump, there's no risk to reward. You've got to allow a balance. You've got to allow an amount that it can grow into to balance out the risk. Now, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to make a prediction based upon my direct contacts with the people that influence this more than anyone. Not those on X, not those talking rubbish, those that actually can move it. XRP, in my opinion, is going to $10 imminently. Today, tomorrow, next week, imminently. I don't know the exact day. Nobody does. That's what I can see. So from here, that's a 3X. So I can't buy it here. I can't buy it here. I can trim here. I can't buy it here. So I don't think you should be either. And retail, as always, gets it wrong. It overbuys it, it over-leverages it buys it into FOMO, it sells it when it makes a few cents profit, then chases it, happens over and over again. And I know that at one point, and it'll probably be at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning at a weekend, Bank of America will buy billions or millions of XRP, and I mean the coins, millions of the coin. It'll jump so quickly, most people will miss it. And I'll get my $10 and I'll be trimming and that'll be wonderful. Most people now are getting frustrated and they're selling. Well, of course they're selling. It's going down today. They're selling. Some people are shorting it. Some people, and they'll get wrecked as well. People who are gambling and taking all these excessive risks are all going to lose their money. I'm not. Guarantee you I won't lose my money, and I guarantee I won't get margin called. So there's 2 messages here. One, every single time at the point of capitulation, at the point that you are fed up and you are selling out, that is the moment that is identifiable with like a big red flag going off. That institutions can see retail is getting shorted, retail is getting wiped out, liquidated. At that moment is when it will pop. So if you bought this because you understand it and you know what it is, now is the time to sit back and relax and ask yourself this one question, because I can do this. Can you switch off your portfolio and walk away without looking and knowing that when you come back to it in a month or 2 or 6 or a year, you'll be up? If you know that 100% and you can actually do it, then your portfolio is right for you. If you're constantly checking, waking up at the middle of the night, not because you're enjoying it, but because you have to check because you're concerned, your portfolio is out of balance for you. You need to understand what you own. A couple of days ago, I made a very bold move. I trimmed the S&P just before the PPI, just before CPI. I trimmed it. People would have said, you're mental, you're crazy. Really? I've made tons of money. I've trimmed from the top, so I've paid minimum tax, and I've kept the bottom. I've kept the bottom. Look at my average. My average now, my average cost on VU is $461. It was $508, $461. I've still got $184,000 in VU. It's still making me tons of money. However, I trimmed. I went into Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is now it already is outperforming the S&P. Was I wrong? Of course I wasn't wrong. It's the right thing to do because the S&P is now 27 times earnings. Now, things like Palantir, which is 1,000 times earnings, you seem to think it can go up forever. It can't, and it can crash very quickly. But the S&P won't let you get away with it. The S&P, which is owned by institutions and the whole system, will not let it overheat. I guarantee you that. So you've got to know when to trim. You've got to understand what you own. Did I want to sell my S&P before it continued rallying? No, but it was the right thing to do. I bought Coca-Cola and I was right. I sold the S&P and Coca-Cola was on a dip. I took advantage of it because I'm looking at the numbers, the balance sheet, the valuations. It's always been and always will be about that. It's not about blind belief. It's not about people on social media telling you you're going to get rich in 5 minutes. It never has been, it never will be about that. It's always been about valuations and fundamentals and good old-fashioned principles. The rest is noise and nonsense designed for you to get tripped up and lose your money. Because remember, people like me can't make money until people like you lose money. It's the way it works. You don't like it? Get out of the kitchen. This is capitalism. Making money. This is what it's about. If you don't like it, you shouldn't be here. We can't all win together. There are winners and losers every single day. So, my prediction for XRP, again, is imminently, at any point, going to $10. But between now and then, most retail investors will get fed up, tired, bored, think it's all over, and they'll give up. And they'll lose. Or they'll buy into the pump again. Or they'll overshort the market. I don't do options. I don't do shorts. I just buy and own the business and trim from the top. I don't buy anything I can't own for at least 10 years. However, I recognize when it gets overbought and it's time to take a bit of profit. But I do it in the most sensible way possible from the top and keeping the shares at the bottom. I don't sell from the bottom with the maximum profit. I sell from the top with the least profit, but profit nevertheless. So there's my XRP thoughts. I think most retail investors are going to get it wrong because you're going to start to rally and buy it on the way up. You shouldn't do that. And most retail investors now are selling and getting tired going, XRP, it's not moving. It's not going anywhere. If you knew why you bought it in the first place, you are perfectly happy to own it. Those that bought it and selling it are those that didn't understand it in the first place. And that is the point of capitulation. When it goes down and everyone sells and then institutions just come in and go, thank you very much. I'll buy all of this. I will buy more. If XRP drops to $2.50 today or $2 today, I most certainly will buy more. And I'll reach my target even quicker. Anyway, I wish everyone the best. I'm making this during a live FIGR event. I'm live waiting for FIGR IPO to go live, but I wanted to make this for you. So join me. I'm going to post this now as a video. It will premiere back into here and you can come and join me here for the FIGR IPO. I've got 10 shares and I'm holding them. And I've just done analysis why I'm holding them. That's it from me. I'll give you all the links now. We're going to give away $1,000 in XRP in a couple of days' time. Make sure you join us for that. All the links will be below. And I'll put the links up here to FIGR and where I am. Also down in the description and the comments. Over here, I'll put the XRP playlist and the FIGR where we're live on the IPO. Good luck to all of those who are investing in crypto. Whatever you do, understand what you own and have patience. If you haven't got patience, that's something telling you you shouldn't have got in the first place. Above my head, down here, in the links, over here and over here. That's it from me. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okie doke, I'm going to upload that video. We're waiting for FIGR. Let's upload that one. XRP. I've already got an XRP one I can use. So I'm going to put this out. I'm going to make a thumbnail. I can't ask Sensor to come back from wherever he is, can I? Yeah, I can. Should I do it? No. FIGR. IPO. Should I go and ask Sensor to come back from wherever he is to do my editing? I think I should do it. XRP. Okay. So we're going to leave that on there. Leave that there. We're going to put a few things here. I'm doing 10 things at once, but there you go. This is what... hang on a minute. The markets are selling off. And my Coca-Cola's holding up. There you go. See? Yeah. Yeah. This is it now. This is the capitulation. This is it. This is it. XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all selling off now. And this is the point when they'll swarm in and buy all from you. Okay. I'm going to put this out. So I'm going to stay on this screen and I'm going to put this out. My S&P is selling off while the Coca-Cola goes up. This is the problem that everyone's going to face. We're waiting for FIGR. So let me just design a thumbnail. I'm going to put this video out and warn everyone about XRP. Okay, I'll use... I don't want to see anyone lose money unnecessarily. We all lose money, but not unnecessarily, we don't. So let me do this. Put this out here. XRP. Right. It looks like I'm looking at things. I am. I'm looking at a thumbnail. I'm designing a thumbnail. This is what I asked Sender to do earlier. This is what I need his help with, but I'm not asking him to come back from whatever he's doing. I could, but I'm not going to. Okay. I'm going to put this out myself. Let me zoom in. So if you're wondering what I'm looking at my Photoshop, and I'm just doing a thumbnail to put this out. Yeah, I can see XRP, Ethereum dropping now. We're waiting for FIGR, so stand by. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. I'm just editing this to send this out. XRP coin. I want XRP coin. That's what I want. XRP coin. Image. So what I'm doing now is just setting up this. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that looks awful. I've just done a terrible job. We're just waiting now for the IPO to go live. We've got a little bit of time to go. So what I'm doing is I'm just playing around with this. All right, let's jiggle it around a bit. Right. I think that'll do. I don't know if many people will watch it because they're with me live, but I want to make sure that everyone knows everything I've got information-wise. And then you do that as you will. Okay, that'll do. Flatten that. I think Leah's bringing me a cup of tea. I can hear Leah just bringing me a cup of tea, I think. So save that. Save that. Is that a cup of tea for me, babe? Did you get your books? All good? You happy? Oh, lovely. Right, XRP had a little wobble. It's starting to go up again. So let me send this out. XRP, $10. Don't mess it up. That's what I'm calling it. That's what I'm calling this video. XRP Ripple. There we go. Put that out there. New XRP. Yeah. So I'm going to premiere this now. I'm going to carry on with this because we could get FIGR go live at any moment, so we want to stay with it. add end screen. So there's the IPO where we're live right now. And let me just check where I put this. First place. Above my head, down here, in the links, over here, and over here. That's it from me. Until next time. Right, playlist, XRP playlist. There you go. I'm going to put on this as well, the giveaway link, because we're giving away $1,000 in XRP as well in 4 days' time. Can't believe that's come around now. It's amazing. So I'm going to add that link so you can all take part in that. So I'm putting that out as well. Oh, I can't wait for my holiday. I'm so tired. Put that down there. Put that down there. Right. Okay, we're still waiting for FIGR. Market's going back up again. I want to see S&P trimmed a little bit. Coca-Cola, yeah, it's doing great. At 0.37, love it. Right. Put a link there. Giving you the link now for the giveaway. This will be on this video. So if you want this giveaway, I'll give it to you on this video, but I'll give it in the live stream as well. So you haven't got to go anywhere. XRP $1,000 giveaway. I'll come back to comments and questions in a moment, so nobody gets left behind. No, my holiday, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying here. We can't, because of Leah's treatment, we have to stay here. We're not going anywhere, but I'm just taking a break. Sat in this chair for 4 years. Can't be good, can it? Can't be good. Right. Okay, I can put this out, I think we're good. Content. XRP. So next, the IPO. Right, I'll schedule this for 10 past 11. Schedule 11:10. Ten past 11. Yeah, 10 minutes. That's perfect. Set as a premiere. And it will come back to this one anyway. I might take a break. Should I take a break for 10 minutes? Would you all allow me to take a break? That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? IPO, there we go. Got it. Right then, said Fred. It's set. Let me just put it on the screen. I'll give you a link to it if you want to go and watch it. You probably go, Martyn, we just watched you make it, mate. I'm not interested. Which is fair enough. I don't blame you. Still should watch it though. Right. We're just in a holding pattern at the moment, waiting for the IPO to go live. Be very exciting. I hope you've all got what you want. Okay. Thank you, David Hensley. Or let me put this up. I've had them turned off. There you go. I'll replay that now. I had them turned off while I made the video. David Hensley. Hey.
David Hensley donated $2 through a super chat.
Thanks, mate. Maybe I'll take a 10-minute break. Come back and yeah, I'll put that on the screen. I could do some breakfast. IPO. Next, FIGR IPO. Live IPO. Right, I'll put the premiere out. I'm gonna have a break. I'm having a break on the screen. I'll do that. That'd be quite good. All right. There we go. It's done. So I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'm going to leave this live. Here is the... No one's calling in, so I can remove that. XRP Premier. There you go. Let me make sure that works. Yes, it does. Okay. Right. Are you going to sell on the pop now you have learned more? Yes. It hasn't changed. Exactly the same. No one feels any different now they've heard about it. That's interesting. That's interesting. Now I feel silly. Well, how come I'm the only one holding it? Well, I'm used to going alone. That's okay. That means it's probably right then. You're all going to sell it. That's perfect. I'm going to keep it. That's normally what happens. It's like a reassurance. Really? You don't want it? Okay, I'll keep it then. That's normally what happens. Right. So XRP, don't mess it up. This is what I've just put out. You like that? That's going to go live in a second. So I'll take a break. I'll put back on the screen back in 5 minutes. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I add a bit of text when I'm live? How do I do it? There we go. Back in 10 minutes. Add. How about that? You like that? Back in 10 minutes. It's good, isn't it? Does that work? Amazing. Back in 10 minutes. Portfolio is rallying again. Everything's going up. Back in 10 minutes. So you got the link. I'm back in 10 minutes. I'll put some piano music on. I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I'm not eating yet. You've all got the link to the premiere. Be kind of cool if you watched it. You don't have to, but kind of cool if you do. But you don't have to. But if you don't, I'll have a go at you and say rubbish if you don't. So I suggest you do. It's the very least you could do. I'm only joking. So yeah, that's happening now. I'll be right back in a minute. I'll make sure, yeah, that's all good. It's on in 4 minutes, so I'm going to put this on my socials as well. I'll be back in 10 minutes when I leave, all right? I'm going to put this on my social media. So XRP, don't mess it up. Live now on YouTube. It's a bit strong, isn't it? Don't mess it up. Oh well. Okay. XRP Ripple. Martyn Lucas. Whoops, I spelled that right. Lucas Investor. Right, post that there on my social media. It's quite a cool thumbnail, actually. I quite like it. I like designing thumbnails. I like to do them myself. And I'm going to go have a break. Some breakfast. Some Cheerios. That's what I'm going to have. Go and check in on Leah, see how she's doing. I'm not back in 10 minutes yet because I haven't left yet. I can't be back if I haven't left. All right, so you've got to understand these things. Tell you what, it's a great life, isn't it? We're all alive. We're all here doing it. Brilliant. Just putting on my social media, then I'm going to go because we've got another half an hour, I would have thought, before we get the IPO pop. So we got time, haven't we? It's going to be exciting for everyone. We'll open up the phone line as well. You better call in. All right. I think it's on my socials now. Instagram. Thank you for everybody that follows me and engages with me. I love it. It's really nice. Thank you. People like and share stuff you do. It's like really cool. And you do it more and more often now. It's like regularly. It's quite a strange feeling that within minutes of you putting something out, like seconds sometimes, you go, oh my God, that's amazing. People like, you know, like within 10 seconds, like 10 seconds, you go, oh my God, how's that even possible? But yeah, you see it. You see it happen more and more often. All right. So the premiere is about to begin. I'll see you back in 10 minutes. This is about 10 minutes long. So you can watch that, come back. I'll be right. It'll automatically bring you back anyway. Links at the top there. I'm going to go and have, thank you, Trent. We're about to make some bread. Oh, yes. Yes, have a break. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. I'll see you back in 10 minutes. I'm just going to have a quick breakfast. I'm really hungry. But these IPO days are really big, aren't they? You got to cover all of this. All right. Okay, I've done all that. It's all about to go. Premium. Yeah. I can't believe that remembering Charlie Kirk, he had 21,000 views. That's ad on X. Nuts. All right. Right, I'll see you back in a minute. I'll be back in 10 minutes. I'll put some background music on. So I'll make it 15. I'll give myself a whole 15-minute break. How about that? See you back in 15 minutes. All right, I'll put some piano music on. I'll see you back in a bit. Go and watch the premiere. It's just about to start now. Here it is. And I'll see you back in a bit. All right, everyone's going to make a lot of money today. The markets are exploding. That's it from me. See you back in a minute, 15 minutes. Ta-ra. Thank you. Okay, folks, let me just get rid of that for a moment. Wow, we're up 36%. Holy flippin' moly. We're making some money. Let's get into it. How's everybody doing? Let's have a look at my position. Let's see how it's going. I'm up $90. Oh dear, oh dear. It's crazy, isn't it? I've only got 10. Very happy with that though. $93. Struth. Well, that's not bad. I'm going to keep those 10. I said that I wouldn't sell, and that's what I am going to do. I am not going to sell. So let's have a live phone in. Live phone in. Let's see what you're going to do. Unpin this one. And are you going to sell now you have learned more? Yes. You're going to sell even more than you did before. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So live video phone in. Daniel, if you can become a member tomorrow on the music show, we'd celebrate your birthday. Good reason to become a member tomorrow. Yeah, members get a special birthday. 42% up. Flipping heck. How about that? Whoosh. So, live video phone in. There it is. Live video phone in. Rock and roll, folks. Let's get ready for the ride. If you want to tune in, you've got to be a member. But you can call in and be on the show, and you can be part of it. Is everybody excited? Wow. 41%, 42%. I'm not selling. I've decided on Sensei's analysis, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep this one. Let me just bring the screen up to date. If you want to call in, you can be live on the show, be part of it today. There's not that many people watching this one, which is interesting. Let me see what's popular and what's not. Let me see what Virgin Galactic is doing. Yeah, up 5% as well. Overall portfolio is rallying. I'll come to comments and questions in a second. I want to see what everybody's planning on doing. Let's see what you're all thinking of doing. Just checking across social media for news and buzz. What's everyone thinking about this? Me. Right. Let me come to comments and questions now. I don't see anybody looking to sell any of the institutions that are out there. I don't see anyone looking to sell. I wanted to just see how that was. I'm going to come to comments and questions in a second. So please stand by and we'll go through all the comments. Which crypto is moving? I'm looking at that as well. I want to see if there's any desire to sell from institutions. I don't see any. Right, let's come back to you. Let's go from here. filled at 35.50. So my position, I'm currently at, I'm 36% up, as you can see, 37%. It's just dipping a little bit. Let's see what everyone does. I missed it. What info was given on the IPOs? Chris Sosa, you want the full information on the stock? We've just done a full deep dive video for you. I'll give you the link. We just put it out. We did a full deep dive on it. If you subscribe to the channel, you would have got it. This is it here. Little what, we've been live all morning, but this was the deep dive on FIGR. This one here. I'll give you the link for it now. Might be worth learning before you buy it. What you think of this. Let me give you the link. There you go. That's the one. It's only been out an hour. So here is the link if you want to have a look at the information. We did a deep dive on the balance sheet and everything for you. So there it is. I rather like the piano music while cutting the grass, Martyn. It was lovely. You're very welcome. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much indeed. I want to buy it, but I've just bought a house, Martyn. I love watching your videos. I keep them coming and much. Thank you so much indeed. I want to, but I've just bought a house. You know, you can be a member on the Extra channel for 99 cents. It's not that expensive. Just so you know, we've made it as cheap as possible. Don't think it's expensive. It's not. It really isn't. All about Gemini. Yeah, I'm buying Gemini as well. I've ordered many more shares on Gemini. That's coming up as well. Let's have a look at Gemini. When is Gemini IPOing? Let's have a look. Gemini is, I've ordered 50 shares of Gemini, and that IPO's expected tomorrow. Expected tomorrow. So we'll do Gemini tomorrow. That'll be a biggie. That'll be a biggie tomorrow. Yeah, that'll be a biggie. That's tomorrow. We're going to cover that live. Now then, it started to sell and now it's going up again. Let's see what happens here. I think it might go to 40, but I have to stop order at 32. Well, you can't really say where it's going to. There's no way of knowing because there is no publicly traded balance sheet at the moment. There's nothing. You don't do anything in my book. Flopped. Pranav. What's flop mean? FIGR started. Yep, 34. Pay attention. Okay, I'm out. This is junk. I thought this was FIGR AI. FIGR Technology Solutions. Okay, if you don't know what it is, you shouldn't be buying it. Simple as that. I know what you buy then. Yeah, if you don't know what you're buying, don't do it. Just about flipping. Don't apologize. You can flip. Absolutely. You're not supposed to, but it doesn't matter. You can. I was going to sell this. I was going to sell, and you know, I'm up $76. It's free money. I was going to sell, but Sensei, his thoughts on this were good. So actually, I like it. I'm going to keep it. It's a bit like Bullish. Bullish took a while to get going, and now look at it. You know, I told you I wouldn't sell Bullish, and look how that's worked out. It's up 4% today. Yeah, it's going back up again. Initial trim when it came out, but I like it. But I've decided that I'm going to keep FIGR as well. Now we have another special event coming up for you. We've got a special invitation from a CEO, a world exclusive today. Vaz has got an invitation from Vertical Aerospace's CEO. Really big event today coming up to surprise you all with. You don't want to miss it. It comes up after this. So we're going to go to that shortly. We got a really nice event. And I believe that Vaz has gone all in. He's got some great information that he's going to share with you directly from the CEO. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, does it? It doesn't get better than that. So you might be interested in this. This is coming up this afternoon. I'm going to show you in a minute the link for it. We're going to keep our eye on this, but I want to share this all with you. I think it could be a very exciting afternoon. I'm just going to make sure that this show that we're watching now goes to it. So here we go. I'm going to put this in here. Will you flip Gemini or hold? No, I'll hold Gemini as well. I'll hold Gemini as well. So let me give you all this link. Direct from the CEO of Vertical Aerospace. We're getting some really good exclusive stuff now, folks. Next. Direct from the CEO of Vertical Aerospace. It comes up next. When I finish here, it's going back up again now. Yeah, I'm not selling any of this. I like to keep this. So 53% of you are going to sell on the pop. It's interesting. I'm not selling this one. I'll end the poll now. There's no point keeping that run any longer because I'm presuming you've already sold. Right. Let me just make sure that you've all got this link so you can all join into this one. This is straight after this. I'm going to customize it so you can all go to it so you won't miss it. There you go. I've done that. All right. All right. Make sure that's all good. Yeah. Customize that to there. Yeah. All right. I'm now going to go to comments and questions. Let's see what everybody has to say. Right, it's going back up. XRP still 3. Yeah, let's go over to our crypto. It's holding at 3. I just put an important video out about that. Ethereum. XRP, just holding, going nowhere. But I think that's the big mistake everyone's going to make. I really do. Anyway, they shouldn't be using the name scoundrels. Who's that? Will you flip Gemini? No, I'm going to hold Gemini. Vaz, Ev told information. Yeah, Angie, this is a really good. He's got an invitation directly from the CEO. Like, Vaz has scored a world exclusive. It's really, really good. I didn't sell. Good luck to you. What about VIA? Will you hold? VIA, I've not even thought about it yet. Are you holding FIGR? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I've got 10 shares of FIGR. And I'm holding it. I'm up $90 at the moment. I'm out, boys. Down huge. $11 bought at 35 and sold at 30. Why did you do that? I'm out, boys. Down huge. $11 bought at 35. Sold at 34. Well, why did you do that? Gaming factoids. Why would you do that? What was the sense of that? It's IPO day. Why would you sell when it went? What was the point of that? I don't know why anyone would do that. I changed my opinion. Only granted one share, so I'll hold because why not? Perhaps buy some of the indecision dips. Yeah. Glad stop orders are silly. You should never use stop orders. They're for people who gamble and guess. If you are a real investor, you don't use stop orders. They are designed to benefit the brokerage. Remember, the brokerage want you to trade. They want you to buy and sell and buy and sell. They make money every time you do it. You don't have to use stop orders. If you know what you own, the worst thing you do is put a stop order on. It's an insurance plan for someone who doesn't even know they're alive. It's like a life insurance for someone who doesn't even know they're alive. It's pointless. I don't know why people do it. I know why they do it. They think, well, it protects my money. It always loses your money. Doesn't help you. If you know what you bought in the first place, you know what you bought in the first place. Don't put a stop order on it. Guarantee you'll always lose your money. I never do that. The stub IPO. We're covering that as well. Yeah, we're covering all of these. If you dump all your Robinhood shares, we'll ban you for 6. No, they don't, Brian. They say they do, but they don't. We've got experience here. They don't. We have all flipped before and nothing happens. We've done it live on the show. Nothing happens. What do you project figure to reach? I don't know. You can't know until there's an earnings call, which we'll cover live. And we'll cover the earnings call. We'll do all the earnings for this. We'll do all the analysis, charts every day. We'll cover all these things all the time. Until we know more, we can't say. Anyone who says online is just making up rubbish. Still waiting for my limit order 25. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good if you get that, mate. Good luck to you. I decided to hold figure, go figure. I know, go figure. Buying back in 30 shares at 33. I got one in the IPO. I bought more when it came available in a holding. Chris Fulton, Tim Pim. FIGR IPO. I think that's what you mean. Request was cancelled last night. Robinhood. No. It wasn't cancelled last night at all. It was the SEC regulations explaining to you how it works. It was legal speak. It was not cancelling it at all. You just didn't understand what it said. Did you read it all the way through? I bet you didn't. But no, it it wasn't cancelled. It was just explaining all about it. Mario, don't you will lose it. Do you still hold Archer? Do I hold Archer? I don't own Archer Aviation. Love this channel. You rock. Thank you, AH. Lovely to have you here. Where are you from? Guys, don't reinvest in the share that comes out on IPO day. You don't know the stock's future yet. Plexiglass. Well, that's not quite true. We provided the analysis this morning of the private balance sheet. We were able to give you the numbers this morning. We also told you who's buying. We told you price projections. No one who buys an IPO just guesses, surely. If you're just guessing, then you shouldn't be buying it, should you? But if you know what you own, then it's not a problem. Hi, Lucas. I wish you well. Cheers from Essex. Hey, Essex. I love it. A little bit of Essex in the house. Thank you, Cornelius. Great to have you here. Right. Now, in about an hour's time, we have Vaz going live. Vaz is our on-the-ground roving reporter who does all of our in-person interviews. He goes to meet people. He just had an invitation directly from the CEO of Vertical Aerospace. He's going to be covering a live event for you very, very shortly. You don't want to miss this. Vaz has got such great information on the EVTOL space, the new emerging EVTOL space. You want to be in on this. So stick around for that. We're going to go from this show live to Vaz. You don't want to miss it. All right, so that's coming up shortly. Let's go through, we can just take a little break for a moment and go through all our positions and see what's going on. So my overall portfolio is up again today and another couple of grand. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Remember, I started with $5,000, folks. I've now got 240 grand plus my Roth IRA margin. I've got about 400 grand now, nearly $500,000, all from 5 grand. No options, no shorts, always win. Oh, perfect. Okay. This is awesome. I got Vaz on the phone. This is awesome stuff. I got Vaz on the phone. Let's see if he calls in. There we go. Sensei's watching YouTube. I can see him. He's got me on the phone because I can actually hear him. He can't hear me for some reason. He's got a bad signal. But yeah, he's sat somewhere. Hello, mate. How are you? What a day it's been, Sensei. Have you seen the numbers? What a day it's been. Oh, here comes Vaz. Hey, can you guys just call? Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got 10 shares. I'm holding it because you said to hold it. So it better do well. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me switch over to Discord and I'll bring you chaps on. Can I bring you onto the call on the show? Sure. Right. Okay. How do I switch to here? Join call. Let me put over here. Let me bring the guys in. Turn on camera. All right. How do I get this so it looks good? All right. Here we go. Right. We're gonna switch. We've never done this before. We're gonna switch over to Discord, and we've got Sensei and Vaz here. Let me just clear off the screen the alerts, and let's unmute everybody. Look at the Sensei's waving. I think we've got audio now. Is it? Can I talk to me? Yep. Yeah,
Hello.
It's working. Hello, Vaz. There you go. Behind the scenes, this is behind the scenes calling in through Discord. Hey guys, Vaz, I heard from you today that you've got some kind of exclusive, right? That you've had an invitation from the CEO of Vertical Aerospace. Tell the audience a bit about that. And when I finish here in a minute, it sounds like you're ready earlier than we expected. You're going to go live. So tell the audience a bit about it, mate.
Yeah, those who follow us, you know that we have great relation with Vertical Aerospace. We are good friends with them. So we just extended the friendship, I think. Basically, an investors conference next week. There'll be a lot of institutional partners, a lot of government. Well, I haven't seen the guest list, but guess what? I am on the guest list myself. So yeah, I'll bring you some exclusive news next week. I'll tell you more about it in my show following you.
Absolutely awesome. We're so excited. Thank you very much indeed for that. I'm just getting used to how it works here on Discord. There we go, back to all three. So you're going to be live. You said that you can go live in about 15, 20 minutes. Is that right? Okay. Yep. So what I'll do is if you change the time let's put it for 1:30. If you change the time on your show to 1:30, I will finish and send everybody to you. So if you can keep an eye on FIGR, I'm sure people would like to, if you can sort of keep updating people on FIGR price and give them all the information on Vertical Aerospace, that would be fantastic. All right.
Sorry, I lost you. You broke up.
Yeah, so
must be my connection. Sorry.
No, not at all. While you're giving the news about Vertical Aerospace and that amazing exclusive invitation from the CEO, can you also just sort of keep people updated with how FIGR is moving?
How is my figure moving, or the stock?
The stock, FIGR.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because they're all going to they're all going to join you for that, and they'll obviously they want to know about what you've got to say, but they'll also want to know what's going on with FIGR as it is IPOing at the moment. So that'd be great. Thank you. Now, Sensei, you called this morning, and you did a great piece in the newsletter. I'm going to give everyone this newsletter link now, by the way. If everyone gets this, this will also give you 500 tickets free. Remember, you can sign up for the newsletter for free, and there's a paid plan as well, but you can get the free version, and that will get you 500 tickets to the newsletter. Sensei, you said to me this morning that you like this one better than bullish, and I'm holding that, and I got $2,500 of this one. This one, I ended up by complete chance getting 10 shares for a bit of a laugh. I was just supporting the community, and I've ended up getting all 10, and I'm holding. I'm currently 26% up, which is nice. I'm making a bit of money, and you're saying I should keep it. You're giving me financial advice. You can do that because you're my mate, you like it. So tell me a bit more why you like this one.
No, I like it. I like this one more than bullish. A couple of reasons being bullish is actually losing money at the moment. And secondly, the valuation of bullish is fairly high compared to this one. So to me, this one has turned profitable. They've switched things. They've turned things around over the last year. They've got very interesting products that are using blockchain's efficiency. It's sort of a little bit different to the whole exchange game where everyone's trying to create the best exchange. Not many people are using blockchain technology at the moment to tokenize their debt, assets, speed up processes, make things more efficient. About only 1% of real world assets, or less than 1%, are tokenized. And this is a company that's got a smaller market cap and can certainly have a good shot at bringing more assets tokenized. And especially with a smaller market cap, it does give a lot more room to grow. Again, that is risky. It's a singular stock. It might not succeed. It might succeed. But the fact that they're IPOing, the fact that they've gone through SEC regulations and they've got this type of business makes me a little bit more bullish on this one compared to bullish. But yeah, I never meant to say to you, keep it. I was just saying, to me, this stock is something that I'd rather hold than compared to bullish, just because of the risk reward that you might potentially get with this. But again, yeah, not financial advice.
Well, because of you, I'm still in. I was up about 60%. So because of you, I've lost 30% so far. So you owe me 30% of whatever that is. But no, I'm still in. I'm holding, and I'm happy to hold. It's been an amazing day on the markets today. I mean, like, everything is rallying like beyond belief. The S&P is up, but trimming. Virgin Galactic has broken up today. Lovely. Some great news there. Donald Trump signing an executive order, making it easier for people to fly into space, or potentially at least. My Coca-Cola is just doing everything I expected it to do. I'm over $1,100 now in profit, plus the $1,000 that's coming from the dividend. So I'm extremely ecstatic about that. It's been an amazing day. Now, for you guys, you just tuning in, what you're watching right now is the FIGR IPO, but this is behind the scenes. You don't see this angle. This is the lads calling in from their phones in the shed, in the garage, wherever they're hanging out right now, on the phone via Discord. This is just behind the scenes. Now, I'm showing you this because we have a Discord server that after the shows, in between shows and all the rest of it, we have a very vibrant Lucozade community where you can talk all day together like this, on video calls like this. You can listen in, or you can be on an audio call, or you can be on a video call, talking and discussing live with each other without being on YouTube. Obviously, the guys right now are on YouTube, but it's a private conversation. So if you join our Discord and you want to ask questions and you want to talk to the Lucozades and myself, Vaz, and the team and Sensei, you can. It's a couple of bucks a month to be on Discord, and you got this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service. There's not always somebody in the live chat, obviously, but as we grow, I expect there to always be somebody in the chat. So always someone you can talk to. So you might want to check that out. I'll put the link now in Discord in the chat for you. There's Discord. When you do go on the Discord, make sure that you do select the button here which says purchase. If you click join server, you can, but you see nothing. There are no channels available for you at the moment. Now, we are currently having a discussion about that, whether we do actually have one public channel where everyone can come in and at least hang out and ask what comes next. But we're trying to provide an exclusive service where we provide one-on-one. If we open up for everybody, it becomes crazy, and we can't provide the one-on-one service like we do. The chat would get overloaded. The scammers would come in. So at the moment you can join, but you won't see anything. But you never know. I might open up a private group just for the people that come in for free. But the main, all the channels, to be able to talk to us, to be able to send us messages, to be able to have the live chats like I'm having now with Sensei and Vaz, you click purchase, $2.99, and I promise you, just like my memberships, it will never go up in price, and it will never go up with inflation. So it actually gets cheaper and cheaper all the time. I made that promise 4 years ago, and so far, for 4 years, I've kept my promise, and I've got no intention of ever changing that. So I believe giving everybody the best service, and as we grow, I earn more money, so why do I need to increase prices? I know Netflix always increase the prices and they always make more money, and everybody does. But I believe, well, if I can get more and more people, I can keep the price the same because I've got more and more people doing it. It gets cheaper and cheaper. I just think that's a nice thing to do, as this is supposed to be an investment channel. What's the best investment? Invest in what we're doing here, and it will get better and better value over time. I don't need to get greedy and go, add $1 per person. I must admit, some days I do look at that, Sensei, and think, the 2,000 members now, $1 per person, that's $2,000 a month. What am I doing? Why don't I increase it? Everybody else is. That's what makes us different, the fact we don't. And you imagine we get a million members, right? Okay, it's $1 million a month. I could give myself a tip. I get it, but you get what I'm saying. So maybe you want to join Discord and be part of what we're doing. So I'm going to wrap this up in a second. We got 20 minutes to go. Vaz will be live in 20 minutes. He'll be putting on his uniform again, and he won't look like that. He'll look all presentable and professional, and lights and screen and sound. Yeah, no, that's my look. You don't do that. You don't do that, right? You do. What do? No, that's Sensei. Yeah, like that. Macho man. I love it. All right, so there you go. Now, what a day it's been today. And I want to finish up with this just before I go. Leah's a little bit happier now. This morning she was in tears. We go through these ups and downs. But Leah's smiling again now. She just had a little bit of something nice happen in her life. So she was smiling now. And she said to me, please thank everybody for all the support this morning. Everybody buying flowers and stuff. So what we said was, we're going to get some flowers, but the amount of money you sent us, we would fill the house with it would be like we'd own the whole florist. So we're going to use the rest towards the medical expenses, because in America you have to pay, and it can run into hundreds of thousands for the surgery that she's going to need and so on. So we're going to use it for that. So thank you for that. Also, I'd like to say as well, thank you for the really great response we had this morning. I was worried about doing this because it's borders on very edge of political, but I hoped that people would do it in the best light, and you did. Charlie Kirk, who was shot in the neck. I mean, it's a Kennedy moment, folks. Even though he's not a president, it's one of those moments where somebody, sharing their thoughts and so on and so forth. Awful, absolutely terrible what happened there. Free speech, and some idiot sat on a roof and basically took his head off. Hope you've not seen the videos, but it's not very pleasant and very sad. And I put a tribute on X, and we've had 29,000 views on it, and lovely, beautiful comments. I've not seen one bad comment, no matter what your politics is. I've actually watched quite a few of this guy's YouTube shows, and he always sat down with people and debated with people. He never raised his voice. That's what I liked about the guy. People would say, "Oh, you're a bloody idiot," and he'd say, "Why am I a bloody idiot?" And they would have a conversation, and he'd very often win the argument by just debating with facts, and it was great. And then someone decided to take his life. So thank you for the support for that. That was nice. All the Lucas A's did a wonderful thing, and I was amazed by that many people have watched it. So thank you for that. But that's just about it from me. I'm going to let Vaz get off. So Vaz, just once again, mate, tell us what we're going to get from you. And those that have just tuned in a few seconds ago, what they're going to get from you in a minute on your show. Tell us about what they're going to get.
A big update on vertical aerospace and the coming milestones. You as an investor in vertical aerospace, you'll definitely welcome it. And then we have some exclusive news directly from the CEO talking to me. Not that I want to brag, but I'm on the guest list to a big event that I will bring you next week. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the event, we are expecting some good news on the event. So you don't want to miss this again.
Thank you, mate. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Yeah, it's amazing. All these little wins now. I'm not really very good at. There we go, at work in Discord. So yeah, Vaz, I'll let you go. Sensei, what might we get from you next? I'm going to wrap this up. I've got 15 minutes to finish this up. What are we going to get next from you?
We've got another one. We've got another one. Gemini's IPOing tomorrow. So another chance to make some money, probably. I mean, how spot on have we been with these IPOs? We said it's the time for these crypto IPOs. We said it's time for these IPOs to pop and everyone's going to get interested. No issues selling, as I said with the bullish event, as I said with Klarna, as I said with today. You make money, you don't want to hold it, you can sell it. But just know when you're buying these things, do your research in case you do have to hold it and it does go down, know what you're buying. But we've got another opportunity, and I think Gemini is going to be a good one again tomorrow. I'll be giving you the deep dive and everything like that potentially again tonight. But yeah, Gemini is IPOing. I am quite bullish on that IPO as well. Whether you're buying it for a quick pop, I'm pretty sure it will pop up again above IPO price. So if I have the opportunity, which I don't because the UK's regulations are terrible, I would be buying the IPO of Gemini just so I can, whether I want to hold long term or sell on the pop. I think either way, there's money to be made. Again, not financial advice. Be prepared to hold it if it doesn't. But yeah, we've got Gemini's IPO. We've had the CPI this morning. To me, I know, Martyn, your views might not be a little bit different. The CPI data from today sort of swayed me into saying that there's not, I'm pretty certain at this point that we won't have a 50 basis point rate cut. I think it will just be a 25 basis point rate cut, just because they don't have as much room to run. If inflation was slightly down instead of being slightly, one of the readings being slightly up, I would say 50 basis point rate cut, especially that the jobs data was a bit worse than expected. But we just don't, in my opinion, I don't think the Fed will look at it and say we've got room to cut 50 basis point. Whether or not that's the right thing to do, in my opinion, there won't be a 50 basis point rate cut. If there was really good inflation data this morning, couple basis points below, I was going to go long on the market. I thought that would be a massive catalyst to get sort of $10 10 days on XRP as an example, or go into that altcoin season really bullishly. I still think we're on for that altcoin season, the bullish momentum. However, it's just stalled out a little bit. I think we're just going to run up slowly rather than a nice catalyst from today's CPI data. But yeah, I know your views might be slightly different on that.
Yeah, slightly because of the weakness of the jobs market and other things. But yeah, thank you for that. Sensei, will you do a live like you did last night for me for the Gemini?
I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. Awesome
stuff. Okay, cool. So there could be a live stream tonight about Gemini. Strongly recommend you tune in. That'll come up after Vaz's at some point in, an hour or two after Vaz's show tonight. Would strongly recommend you go and check that out because that'll give you all the information for Gemini. I will tell you, I have ordered 40 or 50 shares of Gemini for tomorrow. I'm going a bit more.
Why not 100?
Why not 100? Well, 50's enough, all right? It's never enough for you, is
Why
it?
Not 1,000?
Sod it! I'll sell all my Coca-Cola and buy 1 million. I'll own the whole business. All right, okay. So that's what I'm doing, and that's a hold for me. That's definitely a hold for me, unless it goes 5x or something absolutely ballistic. And I would tune in for that one tomorrow, guys, because think about it. It's related now to XRP, and we have one of the biggest, if not the biggest audience in the world for XRP now. We had 130,000 watchers on the Brad Garlinghouse. So I'm not saying it's the Brad Garlinghouse 60 minutes interview. I'm not saying it's like that, of course, but we will get a big number for this. And also, in a few seconds, I'm going to give everyone the link if you want the referral to get your free money from Gemini. I'll explain that in a second. Sensei, thank you for being my unpaid editor today. I appreciate it. That was great. I think it's a new thing.
That was great, but you were like, this is wrong, that's wrong, you haven't done that. You didn't even let me finish. And you're already criticizing me on everything.
How come, though? How come you got your face on my thumbnail for my video? You're not even on the video.
I thought I was editing the
So you want
video,
editor
so
credits. You want editor credits. You want some recognition. All right. I love it. Sensei, I'll let you get to your research. You've got your newsletter to prepare for the morning. It's going to be big. You got your IPO for Gemini to prepare for, and anything else that may come up in the meantime. I know you often will look out for the breakouts on Bitcoin and XRP. If there is a big breakout, guys, if you've made sure that you have subscribed and rung the bell as shown here in this little video I put together. Do you like that? I recorded myself doing it. It's amazing what you can do with technology these days. Make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell. So if you've done that, when Sensei goes live, you will know about it. So if we get a big breakout in Bitcoin, even at 1 o'clock in the morning, I've seen Sensei get up, go live to cover it. He wants to tell you what's going on. Sensei, thank you, mate. I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing and appreciate you for calling in. Take care. Love to your wife. Cheers. Oh, look at that.
Thank you very much.
Do that again. Do that again. What else can you do?
I don't know. I didn't realize I was doing it.
Hey!
There you go. Bye, everyone.
I love it. All right, see you in a bit. There's Sensei. Absolutely fantastic. Great. Awesome stuff. The guys are going to get on and put together all that information. Let me just mute Discord. So I'll show you I'll hang up a minute. I'll show you how you can have these conversations. They're absolutely fantastic. In fact, we've got one taking place right now. See, in the live chat, if I go into the live chat, I can literally go in, I can turn the camera on, and here we go. These are our live chats. So we can play games with each other. Look, we play game, Magic Garden, Hex, puzzles. Look, we do all this and we have a chat in here. And I'm going to hang up because I've got somebody in there now who might not want to be on camera because this is a private video chat. All right. So I'm going to come out of there for a minute. But anyway, if you want to go and join us in there, this is Discord. After the shows, in between, there it is. Make sure that you purchase so you become a member and then you can see all these channels. You might enjoy being able to have private questions, private conversations. It's very, very useful. I think you'll all agree. Let me go back to comments and questions. Where's my mouse gone? I'm all over the bloody place. I'll leave it on live chat because I might just pop in there in a minute. So Vaz's show is set up. He's going to be live in 10 minutes. As you can see, it's starting to go back up again. Let me go now to live comments and questions. Let me scroll back. How long will you hold on to FIGR? Well, I've got to make an educated decision, so I need to at least hear the first earnings call. Then I can see where the business is going. If I don't get my limit order, I'll definitely be putting it into Gemini. Seth, that makes sense. Wishing you the best on the good days and sales. Paul Kangas, NBR. Shall I start? Hang on. Get live on the half hour. Go live on the half hour. Right. Wishing you the best. Thank you so much indeed. Yes, it was a wonderful moment this morning. Yes, it was. It was very special. Thank you for sharing it. The real sickening of this is some people actually support and cheered for it. Yeah. Can you imagine? So worth the good chats we have in there. Is that Gemini dollar? Bought 100 Gemini. Gemini IPO tomorrow. I'm not sure what you mean by Gemini dollar. If you only could buy stocks with credit cards, I'd use my Gemini card to buy Gemini and get the bonus. Yes, I would do that as well. What is bullish 30 days up? When is bullish 30 days up? It makes no odds. What do you mean when is bullish 30 days up? Well, you know when you bought it. Look on your app. It tells you on your history. Why are you asking me when you bought it? You should know when you bought it. I mean, it's going to be in your history, right? I'm good. Was hoping others would jump in. Oh, I'm good. Dark Trobbit wants to be on camera. All right, Dark Trobbit, I'll join you. Are we in the chat? Yeah, I'm back in again. There we go. Dark Trobbit says, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Let's see if Dark Trobbit joins in again. I'll unmute it. See if he does. But anyway, let's see if others join in a second. Do you guys believe in FIGR as a company as we bullish? Well, we like what we hear so far. Until we get the earnings call, that's all we can do, innit? So are you thinking XRP will be breaking out in your opinion? Yes, I do think it will go to $10 and break out. Thank you, Martyn. Great show today. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to go over here. If you want to just pop in quickly to say hello in Discord. Dark Trobbit is in there. I'm in there behind the scenes. And that's what's going on. And Vaz will be, of course, live in 7 minutes. So before I'm going to hang up again now. Let me just hang up again for a second. Mute and hang up a second. Where do I hang up? There we go. Just for a second. Right. I'm going to give you a little link now. So we're watching FIGR. Tomorrow, I've ordered my shares of Gemini. All of you now can get free money. Now, I didn't like this at first, but now I know more about it. So I've got 2 referrals for you with Gemini. And when I get some money for referring you, you get free money, I get free money, and I hold XRP to support you as well. That's what I'm doing. I'm promoting it. I'm not sponsored by anyone. So there are 2 things. There's first of all the credit card. So if you get the credit card, there's free money. Oh, look at it go a little bit now. Oh, we got a new member, a silver member, Tom El Musha. Thank you so much indeed. Let me put that on the screen. I didn't recognize it. Let me recognize it. Here we go. Thank you very much. How about it? How about it?
Tom Malmucha has become a member.
If you are a YouTuber and you wish to go on the homepage of the channel, you need to ask me and I'll do it for you. So you get money. You can get up to $200 if you spend $3,000 within 90 days. And there are many other perks as well. Look at it go up now. Hey. Oh, you got
Tom Malmucha has become a member.
You got 2. So there's a referral. Okay. And here's the other one. If you get the app and you trade, and you have to do a trade, if you buy $100, you trade $100 of crypto, they give you $75 worth of crypto. It's a no-brainer. I mean, just buy Bitcoin for $100, sell it for $100, and then you get $75 for free. I mean, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Right? Here's a referral for that. Same thing. I'm not sponsored by anybody, but I think it's a good idea, so I'm sharing it with you. I get money, you get money, everybody wins. There is the link. Okay, so Vaz is going to go live in 5 minutes. So I've got 5 minutes to do comments and questions. Has everyone smashed the like button? Has everyone click subscribe and ring the bell? Okay. Anybody want to know anything? Ask me a question, I'll answer it for you. Could you put me on the homepage, please? Daily bite-sized facts. Only if you are a silver member. Only if you are a silver member. So let me go and have a look. Memberships. Let me see if you're a silver member. What are you called? Daily bite-sized facts. Let me search by silver. Current level. Silver. You are 2 months. I'm just checking. I need to see if you're a 2 month a silver member. No, you're not. No, yeah. I just checked. You're not a silver member. These are the silver members. I've just looked, and you're not. So I can't add you to the homepage. It's a silver members perk. When is this page going to pump next? Didn't he? That's okay. Just making sure. Daily buy. Didn't hear that you said, yeah, you have to be silver. So Tom El Mucha hasn't come back to me yet, but if you do, have you heard any predictions when it comes to Gemini? I understand. Have you heard any predictions when it comes to Gemini? What comes to Gemini? XRP is on Gemini. They're doing a deal with them, yeah. What else do you mean? What else do you mean? You got 3 minutes to ask me these questions. SPCE, yep. Had a very nice bounce today. I put a video out about it. Hopefully you've all seen it by now. Literally about an hour ago. Okay. Right, I don't seem to have any more questions. Look at that going up now. Oh, lovely. I'm up $90 now, $35, 35%. Very nice. Yep, portfolio looking wonderful. Crypto looking good. And FIGR looking great. Wonderful. That's it from me. Let me now send everybody over here. Vaz is live in 2 minutes. This is the event. So it's pinned to the top. I shall give you the link here. Whoops, a daisy. Let me give the link here. Any word on Mobix? Nothing new since the last report, RKT. There is the link. Stay right where you are or click on that link. In a couple of seconds, Vaz is going to go live with something fantastic. He's been invited by the CEO to attend a special event. He's got some great news for you. You really want to keep in touch with Vaz. He's got all the connections. He's making friends everywhere. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Right, that's going to go live in just 1 minute and 35 seconds. So stand by for that. All right, we're just counting down the clock. I will stay here until he begins because I'd like to send everybody over there. Anybody, has anybody got any questions? Right, I'm just making sure everyone's taken care of. Call me Tom. Mucha is an Austrian name and hard to pronounce. Mucha. I'm pretty new, have learned a lot, and I really like your vibe. Keep it up. I'd love to support your work. Well, thank you so much indeed, Tom. You're from Austria. My favorite city in all the world is Vienna. Absolutely love Vienna. I've been there many times. It's London dipped in cream and gold. And if you listen carefully in the cracks of the pavements, you'll hear Beethoven coming from underground in all the orchestra halls and the Spanish riding school. It doesn't get better than Vienna. I absolutely love Vienna. And it's lovely to have anybody here from Austria. Love Austria, one of my favorite countries and cities in the world. Thank you for your support. Right, we're going over now to this event. Stay right where you are. Click on the link. Join Vaz. It's got some great stuff. Great stuff. You're going to love it. Oh, Vaz is just sending me a message. Going live in 30 seconds. All right, so here we go, everybody. Let me send you all there live right now. Take care of yourselves and each other.